And we are live. Hello and welcome to the Root Winter Tournament 2023. Round 2, Game 1 of the Losers Bracket. There we go. I can talk. My name's Guerric. That's Lily.
I have a cat.
She does have a cat. Our players today are John.
Hello.
NicAl.
Hello.
Luke.
Goodbye.
And Lazarus.
Hey.
Thank you so much, everybody. You know where to find me if you need me, so good luck, have fun. You can go ahead and get started.
Good luck, everyone.
Hey, good luck.
Oof.
Right. Map time.
Round 2. What did I say? Game 1 of the Losers Bracket. Did I say it right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. This was supposed to be game 4 of the round 2. Game 2 of the Losers Bracket, right?
Uh-huh.
And we've had scheduling nightmares.
We got there, though. We got there.
We got there. We're here.
We're here.
With cat hair in the
Ooh.
air.
Don't know how that happened. There's
Easy,
a lot of mouse clusterings. Love that.
So
Yeah,
our
what?
faction
Why do you keep staring at me? I'm petting you.
our faction pool's a little cursed, it's worth pointing out.
I love it. Vagrant feels like a moment. You know, I feel personally connected to the Vagrant right now emotionally.
That's fair, that's fair.
Ooh, you also hear a cat purring.
Do that.
That seems sensible.
All right, yeah, that's a very sensible first pick.
Yeah. Yeah, no surprise with the Eerie pick there. They are
Interesting.
probably the safest pick in that pool.
You pretty much just get to choose any edge clearing. So,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly.
the map is your oyster. Wait, shoot. You're not the river folk.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes?
She is purring so loudly.
Yeah, apparently they can hear it.
So where are we starting as Eerie? We have free reign.
Yeah, free reign.
Depends a lot on our cards. We probably can't risk going no turmoil charismatic. We can maybe
No.
hedge our bets, go charismatic, and pivot to an exploding birds opening if we have to,
Yeah. Or just go Despot to be safe.
or we just go desperate to be safe.
No. None of the factions particularly care about a certain clearing. Like, there's no faction going for a double bunny clearing or anything like that, so it doesn't really matter. I would say maybe just set up
There's gonna be 7.
either on the river if you... I would say maybe off the river.
You don't want to be on the river because you get stuck to an edge clearing for Eerie, so your options would be 10 or 7, which
Yeah,
you don't want to
I
do.
would say 9 or 8 would probably be the best if you're hedging that otters are in the game.
Set up.
Yeah.
Two vagabonds, like
That is true.
Switchfang, yes. They are a little scary to pick here because once you pick one, you're in the worst seat,
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah.
that's easy. Let's do this. We'll do.
I mean, I'll be honest. This is one of the most cursed drafts I've seen.
I love it. Hey, you know what? Maybe this is the draft we finally get the River Folk win out of.
Maybe.
I'll take it.
I mean, I would take it. I just don't anticipate it. I low-key think this is more cursed than, like, the 3-player games or anything.
Well, to be fair, the 3-player game was very similar. We just had cats instead of rats.
Yeah.
And no birds.
But, like, that at least, cats provide a structure to that matchup.
Are you saying Eerie doesn't provide structure?
Turmoil.
Okay. Oh, so I do actually kind of like this.
Yeah, that
We are charismatic because we're joking about insta turmoil. Oh no, wait, we're desperate.
desperate.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the R's are so hard to see on this map. So
Yeah. Well, I think I know which ones they are, so we'll make sure no one puts anything in those.
yeah.
So,
I do like the northern clearing bet because we could potentially just take that over and it could be just some safe passive scoring.
Yeah, if we're doing Despot and focusing on building, then sort of staking your claim on the northern strip is pretty solid for getting a set of roosts out that are inherently defended by the position of them on the map.
leader card is yours. Okay, is that all I have to do?
So yeah.
Yep. What do I do now? Is that it?
I pick.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay. Let's go Vagabond. I'm gonna go. We got Tinker and Vagrant. I'm gonna go Tinker.
Is double build viable here? It's a little. You might risk turmoiling on build by running out, but that's a good problem to have, really. So it is what it is.
My brain is not completely on.
The only danger I would see would be feeding a Vagabond, but that means they're a Vagrant more than likely, so that also kind of sucks for them anyway.
What else do I do? We got that. Oh, and then we got to draw and.
We'll go there. Lazarus is disconnected. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we already picked, so it's okay.
Oh, we dropped out of the Discord as well.
Too. His ping was really high though, so
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be come back in a second.
yeah. Or you do 3-player. That'll be great.
3-player, 2 Vagabonds, and 1 Lord of the Hundreds. The perfect 3-player.
Nice.
Everyone fight for your own freaking items.
Alright, Lazarus is back in the call at least.
Let's see what these quests are.
We started in the standard clearing or standard forest.
All right, and we've
Okay,
got some 2
Ooh,
T quests and a crossbow.
that's gross.
Right, so that's my turn.
That's gross.
Would you like to update the overlay?
Sure. Sorry, I'm tired.
I'll
That's why I'm here.
use that guy.
Okay, so Lord of the Hundreds picked in second seat. That's first seat.
All right.
You're right. I forgot. I thought it was
Clearing
backwards around, but it's zigzag. I
up.
misremembered.
Putting the Tinker in a little bit of a rougher spot, but at the same time,
Here.
probably should have expected it. I mean, there was always someone going to be going ahead of you.
No,
Basically,
I can't. No.
yeah. I mean, this was a game of chicken, kind of, because we knew that there was going to be some combination of double Vagabond or Vagabond Warlord in
Or
this,
all 3.
or all 3. Right? Like it was guaranteed.
The fight for the Northern Strip has begun.
Stubborn.
I love it. It's hilarious.
It starts us off in
Over there if you want to use it.
Mouse, which is pretty solid.
Yes,
For Lord of the
obviously a
Hundreds.
solid start. If that could lock up a T,
Bottom.
that's a good indication that it might lock up a T, honestly.
Right.
Which maybe would
good.
lead John to not pick the last Vagabond.
I think.
Yeah.
Unless we have T and could also craft it. But I don't think that that's necessarily possible.
With such good factions. God, do I want to be seat 1 otters or the bad vagabond for this matchup?
The bad Vagabond.
That is true. Vagrant's most competitive as an Aidgrant, but the problem with that is
Oh, it's the screamy boy.
the problem with going Aidgrant right now is you're down 1 player
Yes.
because you won't get allied and get points for aiding with the other Vagabond.
Well, here's the thing. My
Yeah.
brother-in-law loves the vagrant, so like spiritually, I feel his presence here. It's the dumbest choice, and I'm not going to do it. So I guess I'll just be the river folk.
Respect.
I fully respect this. And honestly, I am...
Nope. Nobody tell John's brother-in-law. Be cool, everybody.
Everybody be cool.
All right.
What is the name of the mod that's been used in the tournament? It is the Winter Tournament 2023 Root mod by Dr. Hazard.
And the link to it is available on Maycraft Game in the Root Tournament post because we had this question before and I figured I should put it somewhere where people can find it.
Yes.
So I tried.
So you can find it on her site, or you can find it searching the workshop. Shouldn't be hard to find.
Now, who wants to buy from me?
Oh man, that is a hand.
Coffin Makers is a little spicy, actually. It's not going to do a ton in this matchup is the problem.
No, but like that is... I understand why the Vagrant was not the top choice.
Like, you can...
Yeah, you know,
I'm not...
right.
Well, you should come
I think
here.
you're right. Yeah. Are we going to be friends if I do? I think. I don't love. I'm going to go tier 12. And then what do we do? 3 warriors in the payments box. And trade posts are done. And then I gotta set my prices.
To
It
finish,
literally does not matter.
to finish my thought real quick, Coffin Makers is obviously not amazing here, but I actually don't think it's pure bad because as otters,
And then I think that's it, right? We draft our hands and we're good to go.
you could have some control over its
What do y'all want me to keep?
over its groupings of 5 by spending funds strategically.
I mean, the thing about coffin makers is that it's so dangerous to be out. It's almost a thing that like either I don't know.
Yes.
I
worry. I almost feel like it's best to kick it in a way because if you kick it, you can keep your prices at a more reasonable level to where things can get bought.
Okay, despite me advocating for Coffin Makers, this is where I would counter offer as John here and be like, it's not actually that big a deal in this matchup, right?
Little boy.
Mm. I mean,
Obviously,
we
the
know
bird's gonna do you well. The bird card's gonna do you well with the ear.
I was gonna say like
bird cards can do with the and
I don't know if Lazarus
with an aiding
any of
vagabond
these bird
Yeah.
cards for you.
because
And
aiding
you may
vagabond.
buy them.
Granted, this is Tinker, not Aidgrint. Don't forget. Update, by the way.
I'm an advocate of a vagabond should be a jack of all trades.
This is true. This
Loam's
is true.
always good.
So I think you always should do some aiding, and bird cards make it easier. Just in
Yeah,
general.
I mean, I could probably. I mean, I think that's
Loam is
The
just
least
good for you.
chaotic.
Aw.
Well, it's good.
Wow, that is hard to see.
What the heck?
Bird.
A little screamy boy in the little unchosen box.
I think it's better in the full size. It's a little better.
A little better in the full size, yeah.
mm,
He looks so sad and screamy.
partisans. Isn't
I almost wish that the meeple was also screaming.
No, I think Partisans is an easy drop.
Partisans is an easy drop.
really like soup.
Birds are not.
Either soup or coffin.
Bunnies might not be in the most
And I think if I need you guys to buy for me,
contested area.
I think you have
I mean,
to.
Clearing 11 right next to the rats.
Clearing
Clearing 9
11
right
is-
next to
okay.
11.
Okay. Never mind, I lied.
I think one of you'll do it. You won't say it, but you'll do it.
We're all greedy little people.
No, I know. I mean, look.
And otters are one of the factions that have the most control over the
Sure.
what's the word?
No, no, I'm
The
Card economy?
grafted it.
no, over the contents of their hand.
Mhm.
All right.
And
So get mine
So I would have kept Partisans over League of Adventurous Mice because there's only one faction that could use,
first turn. Kind of free.
besides yourself, that could use League.
yeah, so the thing is, League is
God, tinker with that. Ugh.
great for river folk if you can expect to hold on to the items and craft the items, which I don't know that you can here because
No.
you have Tinker and Rats both trying to craft items and both able to take items from you. So I would have dropped League despite the fact that it's good for river folk and kept Rabbit Partisans most likely.
Yeah.
Maybe Coffin Makers if I'm feeling feisty because again, like points are points, and if you can get even 2 points off that Coffin Makers, it's good.
I would tend to agree. All right, so now we just got. Oh, it's snowing. Why is it snowing?
Wacky game.
Anyway,
We lose Lazarus again?
At least there's not
Yes.
1,000 hidden zones.
That is
So-
also true.
there should be only.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, there should be any.
Yeah.
Only go into the ruins.
Yeah, they didn't go double Vagabond, so we don't need hidden zones everywhere
All right, so we're just waiting for Lazarus to
to rejoin.
rejoin discard hand, and then we
How's
can
it going there, Lazarus?
get started.
Yeah, working on it. My internet,
we're-
like, it's weird that I can, I'm in audio chat, but the game isn't showing up on the tabletop simulator.
Oh, that's odd.
Otters definitely need to craft to win this game.
To quit.
Trosku, no doubt there.
And like auto quit.
Yeah,
once
I just
quit out and come back.
restarted. Sorry about that, guys. Here we go.
No, you're good.
You're good.
Our
She's
cat's
on,
being
she's on a morning run,
yeah, she's
Lily to have to come up with some weird topics of conversation out there. So
like cat and snow.
Damn.
Cool. Okay.
Everyone watch the cat. I'm sure she's still there.
I have, in fact, lost the cat. I was surprised she left so fast.
Choosing.
She normally is very annoying and doesn't want to leave.
she had to go for her run.
It's the responsible
true.
choice.
So I was looking at it.
All right, that's good.
That's floaty.
Is that falling? Hello.
Oh yeah, you asked this question a minute ago, switching. What's the reasonable split of rune items between the Warlord and Vagabond? 1 to 3.
everyone ready? We can hit start game.
I mean, if you're being really nice, 2-2.
Well, so reasonable is a very loaded word, honestly.
Look, everyone.
Realistic split is 0-4,
Yes.
where Vagabond gets all of them.
So,
Good for rats would be getting
All 4.
getting
All 3.
getting 1, and Vagabond getting the other 3. Getting 2-2 would be
No.
a miracle.
No, you don't.
That's typically when I see a 2-2, it's
you're right. You should read the board, guys.
It would be OP.
I want power.
I
I got like 5 hours of sleep. I'm real sorry.
No, it's okay.
Anyway.
tournament excitement and jitters, all the jazz. But we appreciate you being here.
Yes. Yes. I think I forgot to tell them that, but I appreciate everyone for showing up
Or stepping in.
or stepping in.
Ooh, an ambush.
Draw that
Nice.
card.
It's a draw.
That is spicy.
Ambush.
All right, John.
Ambush for
I still believe in you, though.
Waters early. Let us get bought from you, but
Yeah, no, I'm not going to keep it. Okay.
What would you do with this first turn?
I'll draw again.
Would you just draw all the things?
Look, item. Okay.
Yeah,
mighty.
That's boot.
Yeah, I don't even know like what to do with my last action. So
I would just draw again and get rid of loam.
I think drawing up
You could always drop
is-
and kick something.
not bad because you probably need to angle for some sales.
Yeah, oh, that's a good one. The efficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna draw again. Let's see what I get. Oh, sick.
Oh, good. Easy drop.
It's
All right.
Honestly, I still might drop loam over dominance.
Nah, because Loam could still theoretically pay off in the right situation.
That's true.
And I gotta set my costs.
Yes, Switchfang, this is in fact a death match.
Everyone's playing for their lives in real life.
I need people to buy from me, so
The Phantom Zone is very real.
So, what prices will work for all of you? What are we thinking? 2, 3?
You almost got the reference right, by the way.
Huh?
You almost got the reference right.
Are 2 people gonna buy?
No, I know. I was specifically talking about the other one and not the Yu-Gi-Oh one.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
What's the Yu-Gi-Oh one again?
You know,
Shadow Realm.
The Shadow Realm.
works
But I was specifically talking about the Superman one and not the Yu-Gi-Oh one.
okay.
Right.
All right. I think that's, you know, for being in a bad situation, I think that's a fine for first turn for Otters.
Cool.
yeah.
I'm curious how
Get it out of the way.
love.
Cool. Cool.
So, no raise.
They get a choice between the Shadow Realm or the Phantom Zone, depending on which they prefer.
Yeah.
We have access to both.
Would you rather be
Choose a different.
trapped with
So,
General Zod or
rowdy.
Kaiba's brother,
Uh,
whose name I can't remember?
I will craft.
Which villain would you like to become a part of?
No.
presents.
Kaiba's brother is not a villain.
Why is he in the Shadow Realm?
Because Maximilian Pegasus is a
Well-
weird dude.
Oh, okay. Would you rather be stuck,
Mokuba.
Hundreds.
As soon as you said it, I could hear it in my head.
would you rather be stuck with a person or a villain?
Here.
That is also a person.
Anyway, we should actually talk about the game.
All right. What mood did we pick?
Guys.
That's a great question.
Oops.
We picked Rowdy, so we're going for the card draw.
Understandable.
Here for my advance.
It means that we're not making a strong Ruins play, notably.
No.
We're going to...
We might inside an 11 still, though, considering the spread.
And I'm not gonna insight.
No, it wouldn't make sense, because Tinker would just move in and take the ruin from us.
Press. 3
Garric,
clearing
good point.
points. Oh,
Yeah, so we're not getting any ruin items this game, is the moral of the story.
Yeah.
And
draw 2 cards.
We got 3 oppression clearings, though, which is good. Didn't do any builds.
didn't do any crafts, is
We
the
did
big
craft.
thing. We crafted mouse parts. We didn't craft any items.
No,
I'm
we
trying
did
to
not craft any items.
I am going to buy. I will
Ooh, a
buy.
product?
We were very misleading,
I'll buy
clearly.
the
I had a feeling Luke was also going to buy.
Yeah.
Then I get 2 of my own meeples, right?
Yes, you do. And so I'll flip over
Yeah.
2, and then I get to refresh those 2 immediately.
It's your free purchase.
It's a free purchase, might as well do it. Otters, Riverfolk haven't won any games, so clearly it's not greedy at all to buy from them.
And so then I will flip over my torch. Change this. A boot. Yay.
I never.
What I wanted. Always.
You're so fast.
So fast. Super fast. Insanely fast. Okay.
Now,
We are going to craft.
yeah, what do we craft?
Swap meet.
Okay, swap
Okay.
meat's solid.
Swap meat is very solid, especially if you want to steal items from the Lord of the Hundreds.
And then we will use.
Is inciting just so Tinker comes to you and then you can smack them a strat? Not a consistent one because the Tinker can slip in and then move away.
Yeah, they can just keep moving.
To aid.
Oh.
But it's something.
Back to you.
Like I'm not gonna say that
Ooh,
it's
we gave a bird card.
I need to get a point.
Cool.
My point. And you get 1 point for the
Explorer one for the craft.
exploring, and then I need another point for moving you.
Finishing that thought, I'm not gonna say there's nothing to that idea, Presida. It's just not
I will not do anything with the
Consistent.
boot.
it's not something you do
1 card.
expecting it to be consistent. Are we not in a rabbit clearing? I didn't check.
We are not in a rabbit clearing.
All right. After this turn, I'll defeat it.
I was about to pan over to check that, and then he was doing more things, so I didn't go check.
Nice.
Well,
Um,
Otters, you should go punch that warlord then.
I do what I want, but I will take it under consideration.
And a bird card is gone.
We bought boat builders, right?
Yeah.
So for a very poor hand, for what I considered a very poor hand for the Otters, they did very well.
Otter victory.
It's seeming like
Um,
nobody actually had good hands for
No.
their.
Not very
And the birds are stable, and the bird cards are just gonna stabilize the Yuri.
Yeah.
I'm curious why Luke bought the boot if we're not craft. I guess maybe just to keep it out of somebody else's hands
And to have it.
and to have it. Maybe we didn't expect to get another boot from the ruin,
let's do.
or we were hoping not to.
And again, it was free.
That's true. It was free. That is a point.
You get 1 guaranteed free purchase as a vagabond with otters in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And it keeps it away from Warlord. Yeah.
So did recruit, move, builds. Very classic despot.
Recruit, move, build, score, and draw 1. Okay.
Well, thank you all for your generous patronage.
Never again.
I wasn't expecting 3 purchases.
I was not expecting 3 purchases either. I thought 2 would be the max.
That's a pretty good start right there.
It
for
is. No,
otters.
that is huge for otters.
Great dividends turn.
John jokes. I don't know that John should joke. I think in this type of situation, you should consider dividends.
Money.
There was one game where for the first 2 turns, the player just did dividends and kept up with the pack,
Like just move
and then started effectively
my
scoring.
turnout. If that's okay.
That's fine.
Okay. I appreciate it.
You got 9.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
I would definitely maybe put down a trade post with my own funds, but hold on to everybody else's.
Yeah, for sure. Because you gotta defend it anyway.
Well, yeah, you gotta defend it, and you can't do dividends without the trade post.
Yeah.
Which
So
is a mistake I often make.
so you want to go. You want to put your trade post down with your own funds, and you want to put it somewhere where you're not going to get pummeled by rats. And you ideally want to put it down in a suit that's advantageous to the crafting you want to do, whether that's fox, rabbit, or mouse. That's more subjective based on your hand.
I'm gonna draw.
Well, clearly, you want one of each with those soup kitchens.
Ooh.
Spice.
I would just put down a trade post
We're already in
right
Fox.
where you are. Gets you halfway toward crafting that sword if it sticks in your hand. I mean, this puts pressure on other people to buy it, which is good for you.
I'm going to.
You draw 2 more and discard it.
Oh, that's a sick plan. Yeah, let's do that. No, I think I'm going to spend to make a trade post in my clearing.
And don't forget your garrison.
With the garrison.
Nice.
You could hit that defenseless thing
Enter.
while he's there with you.
The
Switch
Tinker is not
thing.
the threat.
I don't think so.
The threat are the two factions that will start racing if they aren't stopped.
Well, to be
Tinker
fair,
is
the
always control.
Tinker will get most rune items before me, and also gonna use day labor to get more items. So
Yeah,
we have to check him early.
you're able to
He-
battle the Tinker.
It's just one action, to attack him and with the defenseless hit. So
I would
Yeah.
say that if I get hit super early at this point with the hand I've got, I will not help the table because I will try to, but it will put me at a spot where I just won't be able to. Like,
Well, if without a sword, can you really help the table anyway?
very slow.
yeah, at the
Yeah,
start,
I
but
mean-
it's gonna get out of control pretty quick.
It is.
I mean,
It's one.
think-
Yeah, it's one action. If you can hit him, that's great.
Well,
for the table.
I'll oppress many clearings, maybe or not. Well,
No, there's
I
open.
know, but best case, I'm gonna make 4 points a turn, right? And
Best
and-
case. Okay.
no, yeah, and the Tinker
Yeah.
can get like 7 or 8 points in the last few turns. So
No,
Yeah,
no,
but
listen, I'm good with that. You don't have to convince me. It's fine. I'm actually thinking about other shit. I mean, stuff. Sorry. PG-13. Sorry. Yeah, no, I should probably do that because it's again the responsible thing to do. I'm really sorry, Luke. It's nothing against you, but I'm just thinking about other stuff right now. I'm really sorry.
I think this is.
Yeah,
Just end your turn, man.
I think this is going to be such a miss
I can do that.
to not get those 3 points
You also could
fine.
move it
from dividends.
and knock out the warlord.
I will say that if you hit him, it's fine. The thing is, you have to recognize that you have to start whacking the warlord and the ear. Like you have to. Like if you don't do that, it's not a win for you. You won't be able to catch up in points. Like
No, I know that.
I
Like-
The
understand.
map is so empty that the Eerie and Warlord could technically
Then the
live
next other
coexist
problems on the
peacefully,
table
which
are-
is awful.
'cause I
No,
won't be
no,
able to
Well,
I hear
there
you.
is no peaceful coexistence with the warlord.
Again, I have
That's-
so many actions. Like it's not gonna
That's true.
in later turns because I mean it'll be cool. So let me just go through the rest of my turn if you guys don't mind. So,
For sure, Tereska, for sure.
I definitely agree, but I honestly just think they should stop.
I'm on the right meeple here.
There's a weird social element to the otters where you were trying a little extra hard to curry the favor of the table
You, Mr. Tinker.
in the hopes of getting purchases,
Do you have any-
which ends up just putting you in the hole,
Okay, great.
and then people are fine leaving you be or don't need the
Hallelujah.
purchases.
All right, cool.
Still defenseless, still deals a hit.
There goes that.
Testing, testing.
So I
I'm
think
gonna keep jumping
that's
in.
still
and-
one hit.
Nickel got it.
it's one hit.
Nickel got it.
Yep. We'll
So-
get rid of that boot.
I'm shocked, I say.
All right, guys, I did it. You're welcome. Anyway,
Dividends, dividends.
We could do one more action before dividends.
Not if we're moving.
Never mind.
That was it.
Okay, we're
We're gonna go for the swordcraft, which
that's what you get for me. Sorry.
I'm not as big a fan of the swordcraft because it puts that item into rotation for other people to take from you. It burns funds aggressively, which is bad for your engine.
2.
yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about getting rid of 4.
And I'm gonna make me a sword because I like swords.
I'm not sure how I feel about getting rid of 4 otters because it's definitely a deficit
Yay.
versus spending
Okay.
2 and getting the 2 back from protectionism. We're now at a negative 2
We're gonna call
deficit.
it good there.
But we got so many buys on the first turn that it might have.
You were gonna buy from me again,
It, like,
which is understandable.
again, the thing that's great about dividends in this case is
The market's gonna get a little dicey here.
it's
It's kind of shading points in a way while not
I'll
losing
get the boat
points.
with you.
right. It's shading points
Don't give
while maintaining late game potential, while also getting points
like, wait, I don't
from
have anymore. Yes, I do.
from a source that is not finite, like items are.
No. No.
What, you want?
Yeah, well, it's interesting because your points are given on a turn delay, which
I'm
is
doing
cool.
Takeover Warlord.
So you keep up with the pack without jumping ahead like this too.
So I'm gonna call it a turn.
So I don't necessarily think what
Right.
happened was wrong by any chance, but I definitely think that dividends could have been a
Raise up.
potential that an untapped potential.
Right. It's not a case of where this is bad per se. It's just I think dividends I think that was a really great chance to dividends, and missing it is just going to have really big downstream ramifications for us. So our engine's gonna struggle that much more for spending 2 funds that we didn't need to spend this turn, and for having 1 less trade post to put out in the late game, and giving that sword to
Let me think.
Rats or Tinker potentially earlier. Could mean they have more policing potential against us, or so on.
The one good thing is rats can't get to us without buying. Well, they can. It's just going to take a little bit of effort. No, they can't without buying unless they craft this item.
Depends on if they craft any items. Yeah,
That is what I said. Yes.
I'm agreeing. I'm thinking it out verbally.
And Tinker, if they aid us, they'd have to aid us a second time and waste another action to get any points from it. So it's a little bit of a deficit for both. Yes, we're still putting it in rotation for them to take,
Then
but at the very least, it's kind of out of the way. We are crafting those, so never mind.
bag.
Ooh,
Ooh, a bag.
that is spicy, and I don't know if I like it.
Well, this is one of the interesting things about the Vagabond Warlord matchups, is Warlords incentivized to craft items they don't normally want to craft, just to deny them.
That's true, and we can always lavish them away to get warriors.
Yeah.
There was one game in round 1 where lavish was played every other turn, and it was strange to me, but I loved
Thought
it.
it was automatic. So I will build here
Alright, sounds like we are not going after the sword.
as my.
No, not with the builds.
I will.
Which, granted, I like strongholds.
I love strongholds.
Oh boy.
Move
Dang.
one guy here.
The question is, does Erie go south to get the
Second
trade
terminal,
post
One
point,
guy here.
or do we go west across the northern strip to start eating into War of the Hundreds land?
Not.
Well, don't forget, we are not charismatic. We don't have a battle at the moment.
But for eating into Lord of the Hundreds lands, we don't necessarily have to battle.
For the trade post, we do, I'm saying.
Oh.
If one of your options included battling, and
You're
I'm saying
right.
we don't battle yet, and we don't necessarily want to commit to battling yet, we
I love it.
maybe want to stabilize our decree more first.
Tunnels.
We're inciting. Wait, Queen Inside twice?
Here.
Is that a thing?
Any number of times, yeah.
I just have never seen anybody do it.
You never see it, yeah.
That's awesome. I didn't realize there's any other times. I thought it was just incite once.
I press 4 clearing, so that's 2 points.
Interesting. We gave up 1 point to incite a second time, it feels
Draw.
like.
1 card.
It's interesting. It sounds like we took a risk seeing if we could draw some items. We didn't. And so we're pivoting our plan around chasing some ruin items.
We are going to refresh.
And I think the only way Tinker stops both of those would be slipping into the middle, move to 11 or move to 11, explore the sword, move to 9, and battle.
That was a joke.
And the downside of that is it means you go hostile.
Yeah.
Slip. Oh wait, sorry. And before I move on to actually move, before I do that, I'm going to use swap meet. Erie, can you shuffle your? Oh, I guess yeah.
Or you could convince others to take out 9 for the point. It's true.
And then I'll take one.
Oh my gosh. You there?
Yep.
Sorry, my internet's cutting it out. I'm trying out here, guys. So what's G?
Okay. Yeah, okay. Grab that. See what that is. There you go. I'll give it back.
That was trash. Not what I wanted.
So now, flip over this boot.
Boots now.
I'll move.
All right, so we're not doing what I talked about. We're just gonna deny one of the ruins. And it's a bag. Talk about the worst 2 pulls.
Nice, well done.
It's unfortunate because there's a chance that the hammer is now lost to us.
Yeah.
We need to get points from the craft and from the explorer.
This boot. Get a point. I also need my point for exploring.
Awesome.
This just very rapidly became very bad for Tinker.
Mm-hmm. There's still a way to get it back. It's just annoying.
And then I will use that boot.
I mean, I gotta say, I'm surprised to see Luke pick Tinker with what feels like a bad Tinker hand.
I mean, it could have been just a bad hand for everything.
Sure. I
guess Lord of the Hundreds, I feel like you can work with a bad hand.
Yeah, I think Lord of the Hundreds is more resilient to a bad hand than a Vagabond is in most situations.
I will say, I do think Luke will blame you for not putting out a guide because he doesn't know how to play Lord of the Hundreds without you putting out a guide.
I will say that we need to. I'm trying to help police the warlord, but I tried to grab that item. Sadly, it was a bag. I wish it was something better. Means the warlord.
It's interesting because a bag technically would have been bad for Lord of the Hundreds, but they already have a bag, so it's not really that bad for them anymore.
But it also,
it's a hammer. In comparison of threats, a warlord's a lot scarier than I am because obviously that's the second hammer, unless I find an anvil.
The thing is, both the ruin items are now prowess items, so no matter what, rats are getting a prowess item.
Yeah.
See, this is what I want to do. Give me one sec. Sorry.
Okay, so we're probably going south.
So recruited 1. Move 1. Yeah.
I know this is a point. Is there a way you could get over here and start?
I will
be able to next turn. Yeah.
Okay.
I should expand it here a little bit.
Yeah, I will say from Luke's perspective, I probably would have wanted to go after the ruin in 11 just because 9 is less defended, so somebody else might be more incentivized to destroy it.
Yeah, we went to 9 so we could also craft the boot.
Oh, we did put an item in a card in battle.
You're welcome.
We went to 9 so we could craft the boot, but I don't know if that we could have done that at 11 anyway.
Yes.
So yeah, I don't know why we went to 9.
We score 2 points, another 2.
Maybe it's just be farther away from the warlord at the end of the turn.
Okay, I will say, I don't think this is bad.
What did we craft something? No.
Back.
We ate the trade post and then we got.
Trade post 2 points. Okay, right.
So
now I actually get the protectionist from guys. See, reading the board explains the board.
I think that's solid for Erie. I kind of did like the idea of planting a roost in the northern strip, clearing 5.
Just pushing the warlord out of there.
Not pushing them out of there, but because we can send 1 warrior in and get our roost down. We could send 2 in and it's moderately defended without forcing a warlord to give up on the part of the map that's connected to each other.
That's good. And Presida, we just didn't have the actions for it.
Yeah.
I guess I could just walk around punching people.
Dividends. Dividends.
We lost the roost, yeah. I think dividends is a totally legitimate thing.
Yeah, we're back down to 1 trade post.
I just hide in the corner. Don't be greedy. You don't.
Draw 1 card and do dividends or something.
This is the one time I would like to remind, Riverfolk are as much as we love to see the policing and stuff from Riverfolk, they're technically a white faction. You're not supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, I mean,
at the same time, so it's going to be really tough.
I can't deal with all of it, so I'm going to deal with none of it. That is the solution, clearly.
Well, you had 6 spawns on your first turn, so.
Yeah. No, I know.
That helps.
It does help, but I also am lazy. So, there's that.
Troisku, I don't disagree with you there.
Now, do I punch both of you? That could be fun. Yes. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
It's a very snappy banana.
It's because it's very green.
7, yeah.
How I like it.
Okay. Let's see. I gotta think. So I gotta move.
I do have a hope to move into here, even just to like slow him down. But if I'm hit too hard, I won't be able
No,
to.
I understand. Like, I guess we could talk about that then. So is that
Yeah.
the plan for next turn for you? Is to go like kind of up in the north there?
Like at the very least, I can move in here in battle once, you know. And I was going to
Okay, I
last
mean, like,
round,
look,
but you left that trade post out here, just too juicy.
No,
but
I
like,
understand.
yeah,
Look,
obviously that's.
I knew
a
I was
really
donating
easy
that.
thing to
Yeah.
It was a charitable donation from the Riverfolk Company. We wanted to write it off our taxes.
I mean, people. Lazarus is kind of like apologizing for removing it, but
really helped me.
it helps otters to remove trade posts.
It does,
But I mean,
especially on the river.
Yeah.
Smack a roost at some point soon in the near future too, because
Because that's our third Fox trade post right there. I mean, that solves our third trade post in Fox problem.
Absolutely.
Because otherwise, we were going to have to hike out to 6 or to 4.
So I know I'll need to.
Miyamoto, I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, I just reminded myself, and I don't like that either.
I mean,
Whisper.
I'm trying to think about this here. So if I move, and then maybe battle the warlord, would that make everyone not mad at me anymore for holding all their meeples? Except for the warlord, sorry.
I might even give you some more meeples, friend.
Okay. Because that's going to be at least like.
So the only thing I would worry about
Probably
there,
looking at like.
that's not really a worry. It's just a kind of prediction. Was that if you move towards the warlord,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
then
hit him here, that slows him down a lot. If you're able to
if you move towards the warlord,
potentially be a couple.
that means you're abandoning a trade post again. Which
Does he have stubborn?
the Erie already said was very delicious.
Stubborn.
And might prevent them from doing the plan they had initially.
Yeah, if you step up to police rats, there's a chance that the table takes that as an opportunity to not police rats.
Exactly.
Good catch.
Especially if you're leaving behind points. And
Yeah.
to someone who already was like, but chasing points is delicious.
Mm.
And understandably delicious.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Let's start with the simple thing. I'm just going to draw first. We'll take.
That's fine. We have 1 excess fund.
You move over here, even if you could literally move all the way over here. As long as you leave one guy here, it can slow him down.
I don't think dividends are on our mind. Unfortunately.
Yeah. So it's understandable because
No,
we've had multiple years of root meta where the narrative has been don't do dividends only because new players see dividends and think that it's your primary scoring engine, which because the faction was badly designed. But
One is
don't at me.
I think.
So the narrative is don't do dividends, and the truth should actually be do dividends sparingly.
I'm just a little.
I feel like Riverfolk is more fluid than the narrative has said before, where it's more like you dividends in the beginning,
That's 3.
craft throughout,
Now, well,
and then focus on trade posts
you wouldn't be able to move from
later.
here.
Yeah.
But
Right. I don't even rule. I wouldn't even.
ow!
Yeah. You can only do it along the river.
Well, you could do 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4.
I'm very curious in the
That's a lot, though.
Did you move?
5 minutes of playtesting that was happening for Riverfolk.
Or you
I'm
can
just kidding.
preemptively bully.
What leader saw as the route for Riverfolk Company?
I think I can move. I might be able to move in here next turn battle, but yeah, if you're.
Let me just do some math here. Sorry. So I move.
Or you just don't do anything. Just sit
Oh,
there.
you know what? Yeah. Yeah, we ain't fighting nobody this turn. Sorry. I don't think it's gonna work out this turn. I think I'll do it next turn, but I'm gonna get into position. So
3
that's
points.
gonna be the plan.
It's
What's 3 points?
no. Are you keeping your meeples on your in your fonts box?
Dividends.
Dividends?
Dividends.
That's what I was
No, I wouldn't do that.
No, gosh, no.
searching.
No!
I was so excited.
I'm gonna just move 3 times, so I'm just gonna do that real quick. 1, 2, 3. Right. I'm just gonna shoot my butt down the river. So 1, 2, 3.
Woo! It was an otter cannon, and you just hear like a boom, and then you just see a bunch of otters float past you.
Look, up in the sky. It's a ball of otters.
Probably screaming.
We're screaming dividends.
I get my mans.
A little different of a scream than you probably anticipated, though.
Yeah. I guarantee you, John is not sitting there like, they're telling me I should do dividends, and I don't want to.
And, yeah,
All right.
I think that's good.
So we crafted loam,
I think we will adjust to the ever-changing economy here.
which actually could be good if the vagabond doesn't take the sword from us.
Yeah, if
Worried about putting both.
We're not
It's-
in a position where it would matter in terms of items.
yeah, I mean, it's like I said at the start. I do really like loam for otters. I mean, I like it a lot.
Right.
But honestly,
otters.
this early, and with so many items still in the thing, it could still be very useful if we're doing like craft item and loaming in the same turn. Was it a hammer?
RNG.
No! Luke's game just got significantly harder.
To mouse. I'm gonna put
Gotta be
it
there.
here.
Oh, okay, be there. Yeah. You're good.
Oh
you're
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shirosku, that's not wrong.
Not wrong at all.
and
I will say, though,
good. Actually, I'm really glad you got there.
that otter ball's big enough that rats do have to struggle to either police it or loot it.
one
I definitely think looting it's gonna be a bit more difficult.
here. Okay. So I forgot to flip my moods. So I can get this one. I can get this one. So let me think. 1, 2.
If it's gone, who's going to stop rats is a very great point. It's true.
3, 4. All right. We'll
And we can go wrathful.
wrathful.
And we're going wrathful.
Seeing the board state.
And
Never mind. It would be bad.
Okay.
I was thinking, how would you feel about Despot overextending to destroy themselves?
so who should I hit now?
Vagabond.
Argue that the Tinker is in dire straits here with no T and no second hammer. So
Yeah, I think getting the hammer was proper policing.
That's a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're only...
That's why I put all those moods early on. So
I think your only policing target right now is the otters.
for the despot, but
We could also go up against that northern strip since Erie is also indicated
No,
that
I'm
that's
not.
where they want to go. And if we put our warlord up there,
Bob's because
the otters are gonna not follow because
But-
it's so far from the river.
But they're going to eat our strongholds.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah, no better.
It is the oldest question in the route. Who should I hit?
let's see, I 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4.
That's true. It is a lot of points for Despot if we keep leaving trade posts around.
Just guessing that
I mean, right now, otters are winning that race, but we'll see. We'll see.
they're gonna
That's how we got so many
they can
points.
police me. And if I hit,
I kept wondering, was like the points feel like a little too much for the otters and the area, and I couldn't figure out why. And now Now I
the
figured it
otters
out.
will be.
We are not charismatic.
I won't police the bird. You hit me too much.
I'm not used to seeing it.
I do sound like that, yeah.
Rats can do looters with trade posts, yes. And in fact, if the trade post is undefended, you both loot the trade post and destroy it because you deal an extra hit for it being defenseless.
Oh man.
These are all true and gross facts.
Decisions. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I mean, I think the snap play as NicAl here has to be to go police the otter ball. Whether that includes looting, I probably wouldn't unless we get really good rolls for the first couple battles or something. But I think that has to be the play.
I'll move these guys here
And I would do it by going down through 4, exactly, because we can leave a single warrior, gives us another clearing for a press.
coming at you.
The best defense is a strong offense.
On
We're
my
such good friends.
second command, I will build a stronghold here. And then
Dang, these dominance cards are like, we don't want to be in hands. We want to be out. We don't want to be in a deck.
here.
It's just we've seen so many of them already. And it's only.
I want to live my life, Dad!
Have an ambush of
I could do it.
Can I throw a tunnel at you?
I'm gonna go out and see the world!
I would tunnel at
so
you.
that's 2 hits.
That is 2
Oh,
hits.
right, your raffle.
Yeah.
I don't know that 2 battles is enough, though.
2, 3, 4,
But we didn't have a lot of choice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm gonna loot you.
Ooh, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Oh, I definitely wouldn't loot here.
1, 2, 3.
I think we're hoping.
Say that before.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to do it.
No. No.
It's looters, ambush, roll.
I'm gonna
Correct?
attack you. And
It is declare looters, ambush, before roll.
Hey, take those.
so I
So I
I
still
lose
one.
2 and you
No, no,
lose
no, you-
1.
Yes.
Yeah,
There's a wrathful.
You don't get to loot then.
It's an
No.
unsus-
Correct.
Yeah,
because
I
it's
don't loot. Oh,
Yeah. I would not have done that, looters. That was very greedy.
That was a bit greedy, and that's a bit. It was definitely a tempting fade.
And
Well, considering the dice rolls have been 0, 0, and 0, 1, maybe we were hoping for another 0, 0.
I press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4.
Because now our warlord probably dies. Otter's probably
Otter's wanted to numb, and Otter's
Draw my
probably will numb.
we've now saved Otters in action by moving to them. And we have weakened our defenses. So yeah.
And we didn't take the sword further alone.
Care fresh 3.
Yeah, that's low-key disastrous, actually.
I'm gonna swap me with you.
Right, because now it means the stronghold's light defended as well. That's low-key disastrous.
I'm kind of. So I can't get this image out of my head after that, but imagining like the otters is like a little tsunami that just like comes and consumes. Just like. Not sure why. My brain is a weird place to be.
Otter NATO.
Huh?
Otter NATO.
Yeah.
Like Sharknado.
Slip here.
But like, it's like an otter nami instead.
Craft.
Switch Fang, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I was.
What is with Luke and boots?
Somebody tell Luke that the 5 boots is not a real win con.
And not possible for the Tinker.
It's like 4. I have 4 boots. Yeah, that's instant win. Yeah, sweet.
What
I'm going to flip a boot.
was my thought? Oh, I was gonna say before NicAl's turn, I had Rat's favorite to win in my head, and now I think I'm favoring Eerie or Otters. We'll see. It depends on how disastrous this round ends up being for Rats. And all because of that loot. Honestly. Like, the roll was going to be bad either way, but dealing
Nothing.
only 1-2 instead of 3-2 is big.
It is.
This.
Would you like a sword?
We're taking the sword.
Yeah. And this is why NicAl did this, because NicAl was afraid of the Tinker taking the sword. But I think that was tunnel vision.
Flip this back.
Just pure and simple. I think the sword was not that important to our
We
game.
are doing the double aid to get the points.
Move you to here.
I like that for Luke's part.
And I think we're also going to use the sword to kill the trade post to keep it away from the Eerie.
And then I will use my sword to destroy.
Well, do you want to play an ambush to?
Well,
Otter's
it wouldn't do anything.
Do you want an
Damage
ambush?
to items. It would damage to items.
No.
Yeah, chat. That's why I was saying Eerie or Otters. Like it's still 2 up in the air between those two.
So it looks like Luke aided an ambush to the otters.
On my turn.
No, there's an ambush. He just drew an ambush.
Yeah, that's my first.
No,
Yeah, we just aided a bird ambush.
we aided the bird ambush,
Yep.
but we wanted to eat the trade post. And his response was, "What am I gonna make him do? Lose 2 more boots?" So in a way, that was preventing points from the despot, which I
Yeah.
do like.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a pretty good turn for Luke.
This thing.
It considering the poor situation he finds himself in.
No, I think that's actually a really good turn for Tinker, given the dire straits
My bird's back.
they're in.
Yeah, one day. In the future.
What are we talking about?
I'm talking about I'm interested in buying, but you're gonna.
Oh, if you buy for me again, yeah, sure, I'll give him back on my turn.
That's always the way to go.
You guys, anyways.
I mean, how many you got in the supply? About 10. All right,
10.
you're fine for a couple turns. Yeah, I'll trade post next turn, and I'll give it back, and I'll give you a lovely cardboard.
I didn't even notice wow, there's a lot of very lightly defended strongholds.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Otters could munch.
Fox trading post is over there.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, it's gone.
And I think Erie has incentive to buy to facilitate that.
What do I want to buy?
But right now, with the prices, it's not like it's going to be very different from protectionism.
Yeah.
Birds don't like soup.
Birds don't like soup.
He's literally making soup. What are you saying?
I'd be curious to see a bird put a spoon in his mouth.
He's pouring soup.
All right, we bought the Erie Emigre.
Yeah.
Erie McGeary.
We could craft it,
We could craft it.
which would be interesting.
I love interesting.
If you craft it, it's a 2-for-1 instead of popping it in your decree.
Less craft informants, because we're just trying to find out here.
Sick.
And it makes things interesting. And we'll
If there's any way you can hit this, I feel like 1 is super important because in regards to where they have their strongholds and everything, the fact that
And you want that northern clearing anyway.
the
so I'm locking.
I see.
well, I don't love it, but I like it more than going to the
Luke, get rid of clearing 1 so the T can't craft 2 so I can craft it.
That move doesn't help with that, does it?
Yeah, it does. Because it's, I mean, kind of. It's slow. It's almost.
I'm not
You
going
just
to do much here.
not be able to, yeah. Not exactly. But it's maybe hopefully on the way towards it.
Switchfang, that would be amazing.
Oh,
I do love me an Otter's prop hero.
it's good for them. It's very good for them.
See.
Pricey to craft it, but it pays off if you can get it relatively early.
We're just going crazy out here. Yeah, I don't know if I can get all the way to 1. Gosh.
No, I mean, you'd have to
No,
put
just
double
leave my-
move.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could, if you do a fox, like you're not gonna. There's so many foxes around you, like you're not gonna lose. Like
We want to lock up that T.
Uh,
I guess we can put another card in. We only put in 1 card
we
this
do need to start hitting this
round.
warlord down,
yeah.
and those strongholds are the thing that's really propping them up right now.
So let's see, I had 1. Yeah, we'll do this. What's his ability? Stubborn?
Stubborn
Wrathful?
isn't
That's
Wrathful,
the warlord.
but stubborn still is only the warlord. So that's the reason. Like 1 is not a like if you can get there. Like if you have the foxes.
Yeah.
I mean, I think yeah. Okay.
I just want to make sure. Yeah, I think I need to do this.
Which step are you in right now? Sorry.
I've recruited. No, I'm just
Okay.
moving.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're just adding 1 warrior to the move count.
Or I could do.
Okay, so we're looking at if ambushed
If ambushed and
and
battle,
if we take losses,
yeah.
we're okay. Wait, did we add another card to the grade?
No,
Okay.
I think we're considering taking it back.
Just to risk all that. Give me 1 sec. This is here. Did I recruit? Is this 2 guys?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I was like, I could have sworn out a guy.
Because we have to battle,
Yes.
but we don't necessarily have to build in 5. If we're worried about ambush,
It's a burn.
We could build in 7 instead.
yeah. Or vice versa, we could battle the Tinker and build in 5.
Build.
See, the interesting thing here is we know the
Battle here, Warlord.
Warlord has an ambush.
Battle.
The Warlord has a bird ambush that we bought first turn. But we are choosing not to use it.
Both dead. That's fine. Make your life a little bit harder.
It does make the Lord of the Hunt the move one, but I don't know if it necessarily makes it that much harder.
I'll build here.
Yeah.
I think I prefer the original plan.
Again, though, so much depends upon what otters do. Like, if this is in tandem with otters on a strong policing, yeah, on a strong wave of policing, then it actually does matter.
That's true.
I'll draw 2 cards. Right. Yep.
Yep.
Master Engravers hitting the discard.
Dang.
Unfortunate for the Riverfolk.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good card, but I understand it for Erie because we weren't going to craft it anytime soon.
No, absolutely not.
We'd have to build in 5 and 8, most likely.
Yeah. And even then, we're not really big crafters.
Otters are, Erie are decent crafters.
So
Well, that's what gives us points.
That's true.
now armed with the knowledge that there is mouse partisans,
Mouse parts. Oh.
okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do though.
But we didn't use it on our turn.
No, we didn't.
So I feel like it's okay to hit it.
For myself. Do that.
Well, no, because the main reason we probably didn't use it, we had that bird ambush, right?
When you gave the
So we can use it on defense if we also ambush.
Ah.
But we could still clean up strongholds.
Actually,
Yeah. We could definitely clear out 4 and 11 without any issue.
we're gonna go. I'm gonna go stab some warlord belongings. How's that sound?
I will tell you also, sadly, because of my hand, it was a mouse ambush.
Oh, yikes. Okay, thanks. All right. I'm going to start with.
We could counter ambush the ambush, though.
He bought that bird ambush.
Yeah, it's true.
No, it's gone. It's gone. That's what I took. I took that.
Oh!
Oh, that was,
Oh!
it's just dancing around. Wow.
Oh!
It started in the Riverfolk hand and it kept going.
So this is
I should have bought it.
Yeah, that's the legal move.
In all 4 of our hands.
I'm glad we caught the 10-4 not legal.
Yeah, I thought a bird ambush was better. Taking away the bird and at least giving him was better than
That's great.
Yeah, I'll take it.
only
All right,
one spot compared to all 3. So
That's hilarious, actually.
The warlord in 11. Any ambush?
Nope.
Okie dokie.
Oh, jeez.
We take those here.
Killer roll.
Beauteous.
I get 2 points, right?
Yeah.
Loving this Otters game.
Could use some dividends.
Hmm?
Could use some dividends.
Yes.
I mean, you can battle it, and if he ambushes, you can counter ambush.
Yeah, exactly.
4 is the smart choice though.
I think we might be going 11-4 and then back to 10 and
I don't
ending.
deal with the partisans either.
I don't think we have enough funds to do that per se.
I think we do, because
Actually,
we've got
we
move
do.
at 2 battles.
That's
Any
true.
ambush? Okay. Jeez.
Good roll.
Those are some rolls. Can I get a point for that?
I mean, we could move battle 9 and then move back to the river in 11.
Yeah, Nine's
could,
lightly defended.
I could see either going to 9 and killing it, or I could see going to 10 and seeing what happens, and if you get wiped out, whatever.
Yeah.
Then no one can touch you!
Yeah, but then you also lose the ability to put down trade posts of your own volition.
Well, you
So
have so many warriors with other humans.
Give you back those birds. I might have actually lied. I'm so sorry. I kind of want to take that mob token out
Classic.
because that's a
It's-
sword here, right? We know this is a sword.
Yeah, we know it's a sword.
Okay. Because like
I
I'm
think
just worried
that
about
would be
it.
a turn away. That would be a turn
But
away.
I think getting rid of this saves, because the thing is, the reason why this is actually good for you is, one, obviously it's a point for you, but it's also denying 2 points to the birds.
That's what I'm
also
thinking.
I don't have the warriors to get over there though.
I think you should do it still.
I think I'm going to do it still.
Luke is an agent of chaos, and I'm here for it. The only thing that I like about 9 is the ability to move back to 11.
I think you gotta be so-
Otters almost always want to get back to the river by the end of their turn. Like, that's their whole thing, is they go out and do excursions off the river,
You good?
and then they come back. Because you always want to make sure you have that flexibility to move.
Yeah, you did.
Me too.
All right.
Big rolls.
Big rolls. That was a good turn for the Otters.
I agree with that.
4 points
I didn't see your hand.
without putting down a trade poster crafting.
Right.
Love.
And that's what you love to see.
Love.
Anything that gets you that type of scoring while maintaining all of your funds.
I'm just going to move back to the river.
I love that turn,
That was
honestly.
a great turn. You're a little upset not getting their warriors back, but
Feels good.
that was a very big policing turn, and Erie needed some policing for the Lord of the Hundreds as well.
I'm going to think about prices.
Yeah, Erie can be grumpy about
Although I-
not getting the funds back, but ultimately that policing of rats is good for them.
Yeah.
Losing 2 warriors sucks, Terescu. It's true. Like, the
But-
otter ball being tiny is not great,
But
but
only losing 2 out of that whole thing was pretty good.
right.
This turn.
Honestly,
That
boats
means-
could go low because you could incentivize. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what the warlord's incentives are. But
I mean, if I give boats, I mean the Erie's just gonna go kill my otters. So,
that is
like,
true, also.
The fact that we got that many points without spending funds means that those funds can now become
dumping it all to-
Points on the next turn, so they're just double
Sorry,
points.
everybody.
or become warriors in the next turn
That's
for your
That's
otter
true.
ball. Someone will kill them now. Maybe. Yeah, the otter ball is maybe dead.
So we'll raise.
But it's about the point of the game where that was going to happen anyway.
Hey, look, 3 points.
Probably not.
Maybe.
We'll recruit.
It probably gets defended, is my point.
Hmm?
It probably gets defended.
And one of your strong.
I will say, with the Otters being in 11,
Absolutely.
as Warlord, I would bitter away 11 and 1 and fight the Otters at 11.
Yeah. Especially since we just lost
It's gonna be a
4 warriors.
We'll
Yep. Or 3.
change my.
I think there were 2 warriors and 4. Or
No,
no.
there's 1 in each.
Okay.
Lavish.
Oh, we can't bitter.
You're right. I
forgot.
I forgot for a second.
Then I will lavish my bag.
I just trusted Lily.
Put two-
Shouldn't have trusted Lily.
Never trust me. I lie all the time.
I'm still a little fuzzy.
So I will not craft. And,
She's a little fuzzy.
and
She's very fuzzy.
once by battling the trade post here, you choose to ambush.
No. No.
Right. So there you go. Oh, I'll take it. So
Yes. My trophy!
For a souvenir for you.
yeah. So for my first advance, I will move everyone up here, except this guy.
We
And then for my second one,
kept the hammer. We just lavished the bag.
Yeah.
So we were trying to get Relentless back.
Are you able to just bash it? Knock him out.
I would
Yeah.
not go to 11. Warlord, there's
think
a
you need
hot,
to
good
move
argument to start
Erie.
moving towards Erie. Erie is going to be outpacing this these
Yeah,
otters.
I don't know.
here.
I don't. Yeah.
Luke is very good at pitting this table against itself. Just saying.
Yeah, but you're about to also score.
He's been doing well at that.
Points.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
like-
I'm the easiest one to slow down.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's why the Warlord should be starting to hit you now before you become a
Right.
problem.
It's okay.
You
4
two
points.
just smash into each other a lot, and
Like otters have lost a lot of their warriors, and to be honest, it's almost better to hit them and make a recruit and then go hit them. Like
Yeah. Yeah, I know that Erie's gonna deserve some love.
I am loving this table talk today.
Oh, you swayed me.
Feels like an agent of chaos, and I'm
I'm gonna
here
go
for
east.
it.
Dan.
Otterball is saved.
You don't want to go for 11 for the guy that's in the lead.
Nope.
I
I
mean,
feel like
am I
I'm not
really in the
that
lead
right
though?
now.
I mean, the
Yeah.
points track
No,
is
no,
one
no,
thing.
no,
but,
I
like,
I
literally-
also literally have one recruit. Like,
so,
because
so
he
okay,
gets
no,
the
no.
game,
Think about this. Yeah,
not being charismatic is
if
totally
we're
different.
thinking about rounds,
Yep.
currently before your turn, he's in the lead.
But
Erie's
that
about to
doesn't
get
yeah,
4
exactly.
points, 4 points, and be tied. So
I mean,
it's not like
yeah.
it's.
The game doesn't end after everyone has the same amount of turns, though.
Yep.
You put
Well,
it in.
realistically,
yeah.
though, like
That we can't let
I'm
Erie have the
scoring
whole
maybe
side of the
3.
board. Yeah,
We
we can't let Erie have the whole side of the board. Like we
You
just
can come
no.
through 11 and
No.
Yes.
Going north is going to provide. Also, the thing is, this is the other side for the Warlord. These are probably some of the best clears for you to control for a press, because once you knock like the Erie out of them, you'll have them safe. Like you can control 1 and control 2, and then you've got 4. Like
And you won't have to worry about a vagabond strolling in and killing things, I
that is a
swear.
good argument also. So
Yeah.
it's good for the table and good for you. That's what I'm putting both out there.
Luke is an agent of chaos.
I'm thinking that. So yeah, I'm just gonna go east for my second advance.
It's not like we're attacking anything this turn anyway. We're just
No,
preparing.
we're gonna fight in 6.
Get
We
inside.
have 2 prowess.
For 2
That was second advance.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Oops. Did I
Right.
twice? Yep.
yes, you do.
And then
Okay, so it's just preparing. It's not like it's actually actively attacking anything either. It's
Yeah.
just
Okay, so we have a slow turn.
He's just standing there,
Fresh.
menacingly.
on the edge of the clearing, right in the path, being like, "This is a wall you cannot pass."
I will do the slip. Hey Erie, can you
Can I see
shuffle your hand?
the vagabond's items?
Yeah.
Got Das Boot, a hammer, and a torch.
The plan is probably to go pick up that ruin.
Yeah.
oh no.
It ends in a mouse clearing, so if we have tea, we can potentially
Craft it, yeah.
craft it as well.
Add that to you. Okay. We'll flip over this boot.
We are definitely on a card deficit from all
Here.
the aiding we've been doing.
Flip over the torch to get the sword.
I'm shocked. I never saw it coming.
Yay!
We are over bag limit now. Satchel limit.
Oh no.
And then
What do we do with our 4 boots?
You're gonna stab some birds.
I can't move to stab any birds.
Oh, you're right. I hurt your poor boot.
we can repair the boot.
I could. I'll repair this boot because I can.
Now we can go stab some birds.
Thinking on this unloaded last.
It doesn't necessarily get us anything, though. That'd be
I will
interesting.
not do anything else. I will stick with that.
Okay, we're just...
So we can throw away a
One
boot.
card. And then I need to remove items in my satchel, so I will get rid of a boot.
Both Vagabond and Warlord are throwing away items and being upset that the other one is throwing away items.
Cool. All right. You gotta give me my birds back if you want me to buy otters. We can be friends.
Did Luke not gain a point for the Explorer?
I'll get to it.
You may not have.
I have the time.
We started at 8 points, and we ended at 8 points.
We must not have scored. We did not.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it. I mean, let's see. be easy.
I think I would have preferred to see that crafted.
Recruit in here. Well, craft. I mean, I don't know if this is a good idea.
They are no good ideas. Wait, no, that's not right.
Yeah, it's False Orders is good.
Especially with the giant warlord ball.
Yeah,
Like, it takes a battle of 7 to a battle of 3.
I mean, that only really matters if you follow it up with aggression, though. Like, if you're not...
No, I'm not saying necessarily this turn, but I'm just saying, like, it could... Ooh!
Whoa.
Erie McGarry! For the Erie!
It's interesting. It's what we talked about last turn. It is a 2-for-1.
It is a 2-for-1 for Erie Emigre. It's very interesting.
Luke got his explore point.
Okay.
So at the end of Birdsong, which is... Oh, that'd be next turn. Okay. Because I just crafted that. Okay, cool. So I just have 2 recruits. Let's go.
It is with only 2 recruits. That's the eternal downside of Despot, is you never have enough recruits.
Are we... And Erie Emigre is in...
End of Birdsong.
So we're already past the timing window this turn.
Yeah, we don't do it this turn, and we do it before recruiting or anything next turn.
Okay.
So it's potentially dire. It's a risky play, but an interesting
On
one.
your doorstep.
Whose fault is that?
Worst case scenario, we burn it. We move somewhere we can't battle
Yeah.
and burn it.
I think the only negative for that would be that Erie Emigre is a bird card, which would have been great in our decree.
Oh, hey, take your time. We're all, this is a healing place
It's a healing place.
of war and bloodshed.
Healing place of war and bloodshed. That sounds about right.
So 1, 2, 3. It doesn't have it. Okay.
Agreed, Jarosku.
Why not? We're just trying to figure life out. So we'll do 2 recruits. That's a fox move. That's a bird. Ooh. Ooh, my thing's lagging. Sorry. Oh, did I have 5? Oh, that's double, guys.
Lazarus keeps stacking his auras on top of each other and then being surprised.
I also was surprised by that one, actually. I did not notice that one.
I was wondering when we were going to find out.
I think you had 4 there.
Yeah, well, I think
8.
one guy was under.
Oh, we got stuck. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So I did have 3 before.
So I wonder, are we going for the mob token?
So maybe I'll just move in here.
Yeah, so from 8 to 9 to 11.
Do you have boats?
No.
Yeah, it's going
There's
1, 2,
Around there.
3.
I'm seeing it now. I'm like, wait a minute.
Would you like to buy boats? I have boats for sale.
Are you sure? Because if I ambush you there, you're not going to be able to build.
Yeah, I was just
another one. Yeah.
I was just thinking about that.
Well, I thought we were taking out the mob token.
If Rats ambush,
We'll just leave one.
Right.
it leaves 1 warrior. There's 2 otters in there.
Ah.
And I was trying to think, like, the current thinking is that Rats have the mouse ambush, but it's always possible they could have drawn the other bird
Yeah.
ambush.
You should always be prepared. And I thought we had seen 2 bird ambushes.
Yes,
We've
that's
only
what we
seen
went.
1, so the other bird ambush is who knows where.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll battle here. Ambush.
Nope.
Okay, so move that 2 points.
Now, is Erie, do you build an 11 or 9?
It's a good question.
What do you think, Kat?
It didn't move it up, did it?
It did not.
Nope.
go.
There you go.
The 10. Cool.
I would probably favor 9, but there's an argument to hitting 11 while you can reach it.
It's a good, yeah.
Cool. Because that's a craft using roots. Resolve.
Churosky, yeah, that's fair.
4, so that's another 4.
The more lightly defended stuff, the VB might be more incentivized to take. Although it would turn VB hostile with you, so maybe that's a good thing on its own.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, 2 there's nothing.
I said maybe.
Vagabond has 2 swords. I don't know that a 1 warrior roost in 9 is a big difference from a 2 warrior roost in 12.
Yeah.
That's
Anything
fair.
like that.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's the typical factions that overdraw a lot.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And yeah, I don't know that Vagabond goes hostile right now. But we'll see.
Oof, man, I love these funds. This is so fun.
Putting the fun in funds.
Gathering funds, yay. Okay. Got some thinking to do.
So dumb, and I love it.
So we didn't lose our last 2 otters, but we don't quite have enough to do much with them.
Here's the weird thing. Me giving back these birds means I just give you cardboard, so I have to be very careful about that, don't I?
Yes.
We're learning.
Because it'll have an otter there, and it's
Yeah, but it's tricky.
I want a faction that devours their own pieces.
Probably plan on giving you back at least 2 birds this turn. So
yeah,
we can stay copacetic there.
Sorry about the build in 11. Shouldn't have. Oh no, sorry. No, you're right. You're correct.
He rules ties.
Sorry, I had a brain fart.
It's okay. Look, it's still early. Okay. So I think I'll do that. Probably.
No, would you just go item hunting at this point?
Yeah. Okay.
What would you do?
That seems.
I guess we don't have a big enough ball to avoid
So
looters.
I'm gonna commit draw.
We're in an awkward spot. We're not in a position to obviously dividends like we have been on previous turns.
We like the false orders. False orders is really hype.
It's a good card.
Really good.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna craft that.
Yeah, I can't argue against that.
Yeah.
My only hesitant on crafting false orders would be if you plan on drawing more cards and potentially getting a sword or something.
Yeah, it's fair.
I will. I think I'll give you back a couple meeples, as agreed.
Disrespecter.
And I will.
Okay, so we are putting down a trade post. It looks like in.
So I'm gonna build.
I would assume 11
in there.
just to get a bunny out. Because we don't have any bunny slots open for crafting yet.
And this puts the warrior with our ball.
Yes.
My old friend Garrison, and I get 2 points.
Well, now I think every otter that is recruited to a trade post is named Garrison. It's an odd name.
They're the son of Ger, you see.
Ah.
Am I actually gonna recruit?
Wouldn't that be Garrison then? Wouldn't it be Gary? Would it be Gary's son?
How do you think Garrison is spelled?
Garrison.
Rrison, yeah? Garrison?
Wait a minute.
But no, because if it was Gar's son
Actually
or
worked
Gar's
out.
son,
I guess Gary.
it's
could be
Gary's
Gary.
son. They go by Gary to avoid the conversation.
Well, the Erie is snowballing, so maybe we
Yeah,
could
no,
do
I'm
something
gonna.
about that.
Yeah, my plan was to battle in 11.
Okay,
At least.
That makes sense.
that makes sense. I mean,
makes Erie have to work to get your trade post.
and Erie have
Actually considering recruiting, and that feels so bad. No, I'm not gonna recruit.
Recruiting's inefficient, but sometimes that is more efficient than
Necessary evils or some other thing.
right. Sometimes it's more efficient to recruit than to deal. Ooh.
Counter!
Your ambush with another ambush.
I see your ambush. Where did that ambush go?
Sometimes it's more efficient to recruit than to contort your game around putting down trade posts for the warriors.
Yeah, all right. It's fine. Wasn't a board wipe. We're good. I will battle again and attack the roost. Any ambush?
No.
That would have been scary.
Have that.
That would have been very scary.
Yes. All the ambushes.
Point.
Where'd the roost go? Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's right in front of your decree. Sorry.
Oh, we're gambling this round.
Oh yeah, gambling's a thing.
All right.
Who forgot about gambling? I did.
No, that's not colored.
2, 3. It's rough.
You could always run over here and knock out 10.
That's why I try to say it to give you some heads up.
Artisans could wipe me out,
Yeah. But that's, yeah.
so I don't really want to do that. I did think about it though. I also I was thinking about building a trade post there so I can get a guy, but I just don't want to feed the warlord a point for nothing.
No.
Do I even have any? Yeah, I do have mouse left. Okay.
I would just draw cards. Maybe craft a boot. Oh wait, no, there's no more boots. The boots have been eaten by the boot monster. Or
Yeah.
also the tinker.
Yeah.
Tinker, boot monster, same difference.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think it's probably worth it, right? I'm gonna go for it.
Oh.
So I'll move
Where are we headed? To Mouse?
on the old river.
Pop down a trade post there.
Let's make a trade post.
Burning a lot of actions, but it gets a warrior and it
I get my mans.
gets points. I understand the logic.
Mm-hmm. We still have
And then eventually I'll draw cards and
It means that the bunny one's undefended now, though.
but that's
yes,
not today.
that was part of the thing. Was we're giving it to the warlord was the thought process, or the vagabond. Honestly,
What are we thinking about prices here, table?
I don't think anyone's buying from you.
Good stuff.
Don't help the warlord.
I mean, yeah, I don't.
I just put it at 3 for fun.
Probably be low.
Or 2.
Or
That
2.
Item is not.
Yeah.
That
I-
item isn't
Yeah,
available
Kingcraft
anymore.
I think this is a case where
Kitchen,
Riverfolk funds are less valuable than other player funds, so
Okay.
2 is a fine price.
That makes
the
sense.
right person. Lazarus. Buy it 2 or 3 for I know you probably want the soup kitchens. What would
Delicious soup.
what would be your floor there or your ceiling?
Although you might have a better time of selling soup
I
to
can't-
Waterman.
Yeah, I would just say put it at 3.
Oh.
Fair.
I don't know if I'm buying
Boats.
them.
I think
I
boats
don't
are
wanna give it
staying
to Warwick.
expensive. No, of course.
Heroic Logic, thank you so much for the resub.
Maybe.
The Winter Tournament has returned.
When I'm 3.
We have 8 more points
Oh shoot, we lost him.
in
I think
trade posts, which gets us to 25,
Can you hear me?
which is very doable with
Yeah.
crafts that are left.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it at 3.
So I think Riverfolk has a pretty good shot, even with the spending as much
Right.
funds as they have.
We're getting into the tough part of the game, though.
We are definitely getting to this part of the game.
Not
Nowhere.
spreading.
Nope.
Cool.
I still hear you guys. It just keeps booting me out.
But, we haven't seen a Riverfolk win yet this tournament, so I'm holding out hope. Just for that reason alone.
Here. So for my mood, I will.
You can also flip over your relentless back. You have that mood available
yeah.
to you.
Absolutely. Thanks.
It's that whole reason you did that thing.
True.
What should I do?
Eat the ear.
I had
Going
assumed
that way for sure.
that we'd wanted relentless, which is why we lavished last turn.
No,
Sick
but
tunnels.
I mean, the plan could have changed.
But the plan
it's
could
very
change.
possible we wanted Relentless and now we don't. But it's
It sounds like we're still going that way, though.
Use the soup.
yeah. I mean, it's still not bad for us what we're doing.
I kept the soup kitchens for the Erie, but you want it?
Because Relentless could easily be a command into 6, prowess into 2, double battle, prowess into 12 or 7, double battle.
It's true.
Dang.
It's very interesting just due to the items that have been crafted and how it's been crafted. This has been a very low item game for the Vagabond and the Warlord.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just go with Relentless. Okay. So for my, I'm not crafting anything. I will, for my command, build a stronghold using Saboteur in here.
Oh, snap.
Then for my first advance, there you go. Now it's all cleaned up. Hey, get in line.
The Warlord does not get in line. The Warlord leads the line. Thank you very much.
Exactly.
I'll move here. Battle the Erie. Any ambush?
Yeah, why not?
Ooh.
Cool.
That's his second bird ambush.
Second bird ambush. Second ambush from the Erie.
That's
He had a knife, which you can hope for. His knife.
I think we're a little less confident about storming ahead now.
I guess. Oh.
Oh,
Call
that's
it
a
a...
good point.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Luke's very good at catching other people's points, but not his
Play
own.
it safe.
He caught his own eventually.
Eventually.
Really? Okay. I was gonna say you have another advance in Relentless.
Yeah. I know you want me to defend my war.
You don't need warriors.
It just seems like a waste. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Live like a true warlord. Warlord doesn't care for.
A true Warlord is reckless.
I leave.
Why is reckless not a? I feel like reckless should be. This should be reckless. Clearly,
All of the moods are reckless.
that's fair.
Reclearing here.
The Warlord's existence is just reckless.
Yep.
All right, not the turn that Lord of the Hundreds was hoping for, but
Or Vagabond, apparently.
right, but it's hanging in there.
Yeah.
You know, we still got a cardboard point and 3 clearings for a press.
Yeah, and we've got 2 strongholds, so we're getting a good engine on the back line.
Before I do anything, Warlord, can you shuffle your hand?
Oh, sure.
Stealing from the Warlord. I'm not sure what that song was, but I'll take it.
There you go.
I give it back to you.
No.
Okay.
Anything good?
Nope. Nope.
Now everything is trash.
Okay. I will.
I wonder what the discard looks like in terms of items, if it's just boots.
Yeah, I mean, relatively few items have hit the discard for day labor's sake.
Ability. Yeah.
Well,
we have the sword, which we can't craft because we only have 1 hammer, and we've had a bunch of boots, but I wasn't sure if any other items hit without being crafted.
Sword.
the only one really spending items like that is the rats when they incited the 1 turn. And
That's true.
And I don't remember that being juicy items or anything. So like I think the items are just in hands or decrees or the deck.
And given that swap meet was a good craft, but it's not paying out, I think, the way that Luke was hoping.
Right. I mean, it's also hard because we have only 1 hammer. So we could potentially be picking up items that we just can't craft if it's a sword or if it's the coins.
It's true. And coins would be... I think I always underestimate the value of coins for the Vagabond.
Yeah. Getting more digs through the deck to potentially get the items we need to craft or more cards to aid with is very good. It's part of what makes Vagrant viable as an aid grint and what makes Harrier such a monster.
They both start with coins?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't realize that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I just
So,
every time I see Vagabond, I'm just like, coins, meh, and I like undervalue them, and I really shouldn't, because they're fantastic.
Sword, bag, hammer, or okay.
I'm thinking, yeah.
The one hammer is really bad for day labor, for sure.
Well, I had the sword already.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, so I actually do need. I have one more thing I need to flip over, which will be, yeah, because I flipped over okay. So how it was originally was this. It was I had a sword, I had the boot.
That is true.
And
That's how your turn started.
bag is already. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that's already been there. Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, and I was thinking about doing bag, sword, and hammer. What I'm going to do is actually the torch, the hammer, and the boot.
So we're gonna day labor, it sounds like.
Sounds like it. It's interesting.
Okay.
Or
I will
quest? No. Those quests suck for us.
We're definitely getting rid of the trade post in 11.
I will move here.
This is how we combat the despot, by taking their points before they can get there.
That's legitimate.
No, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I just think it's funny.
For a point.
And if I'm Riverfolk, I want the Vagabond to be taking my shit out of the three of them.
To move up here, I will use the torch to use day laborers. Grab.
What's daily? Oh, that's the.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take a card from the discard pile matching your clearing. I'm in a mouse. I'm taking
Grabbing the bag. Got it.
which then I will craft.
Rather than refreshing our bag, we're crafting one. That makes sense.
That's legit. Gets rid of bags. Takes away his easy crafts.
And then I will draw a card.
Okay.
And then we're crafting or betting after this turn, right?
Correct.
Do I want to buy from the otters?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Not right now.
Should you? Is a different question.
Oh, well, we need to stop buying from them, right?
The answer is always I want to.
They're in the lead, but also, I mean, they're going to get. Oh, because there's 3. He said it at 3. Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
You told him to set it at 3.
Let's see.
Sure, it's tomato bisque.
Ooh, I want some tomato bisque. That sounds great right now. I know it's 9 a.m., but I want soup.
Don't want to craft. I need to do the area maybe. Okay, so this is the area imagery. This is the move in battle.
Yep.
Ooh, my mouse is being funky. Okay. You want to do
No
the-
ambush.
Okay.
So even if the ambush happened, the battle would still technically be fulfilled.
Cool.
Yeah.
Then I can recruit 3 times.
Because it was initiated. It doesn't need to be resolved, it just needs to be initiated.
It's like it's meant to be just like the Eerie, where
Go.
you must move and then you must initiate a battle.
Mm-hmm.
But the initiation is all it cares about, not the completion of the battle. Despite wonky phrasing.
And heroic logic, yes, we went despot because we picked first, so there was no one on the map, so we didn't know anywhere it was going to be, and there was a chance it was going to be a double vagabond game.
Yeah.
So
We could not safely pick charismatic unless we were ready to pivot into an exploding birds opening.
exactly.
So it's a bird.
We've got the safe build in 9, so building is not something we need to really worry about
Yeah.
as much.
we're free to just toss these at the warlord or whatever we want to do.
I do
You
want warlords to be able to go after
You
otters.
recruited 3 times?
Yeah. Solid, I did.
Wasn't there an empty roost there?
Yeah, and so this is so this is where I'm
Oh.
sitting after my recruit.
Oh, sorry.
Good morning, Elavaris.
Welcome. Nick has a large fan base.
Yes.
Yeah, I do want to do this.
I like it.
Okay, so that's bunny, fox. That's what I want to do. Should I slow the warlord down? Yeah. Well, let's do this. We'll put one of the recruits here. Is that what we don't do?
There, Lazarus, they have 4 trade posts left. Is what my brain knows. I don't know how many. I guess
That
I
means
can
they
do
put
math.
down 5.
I guess I can do math.
I was gonna say, I think a battle there.
We're
So
learning
have
how
you?
to-
So
yeah.
you've done your 3 moves.
Yeah. Because that's a bunny, that's a fox, and then from here to here was the
Wild.
bird, and then
The
we'll
last
just do the one battle here. Do you want to ambush?
Birds have been ambushing this whole time, so it's
It's only fair they get some back.
It makes sense they'll eventually get some back.
Beware of my wrath. My guy out.
I'll use my partisans to get the last bird.
We just dropped coffin makers and coins for that partisans.
Did you remove one?
Well, we're not anywhere near Bunny.
I did.
It's not that.
I did remove.
They're not that far removed. 11 and 9 are right
I
there.
did one guy there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Ooh, Guerric's in shock.
I'm just surprised. That's big potential.
That is big
Anyone,
potential.
anyone saw how much I removed? I just not 100% sure. Maybe Guerric. Can you confirm how many warriors I removed?
I thought you saw. I saw.
That's correct, right?
Just one more, yeah.
No,
I'm
maybe
pretty sure,
maybe that was just one.
I don't think you had 7. Yeah.
I think you took away your 1.
3, 4, 5,
Okay.
6, 7. Oh, okay, it's okay.
Yeah, you took away your one.
Yeah, sorry. I wasn't
Okay.
sure. Thanks.
So
I watched
I
it.
battled, I build, and I score 3 points.
And that
And then I'll use my informant
Oh.
to
to get an ambush back.
a bird ambush out of here.
Yep.
Understandable.
How you do it?
If we only are getting 1 card, we might as well make it an ambush.
Yeah, we were getting 2, but this is where this is one of those cases where I do like the informants because it's guaranteeing a bird card for an area that could use the bird cards. Like that's
a good point. And that is also the gamble. Show me what you feel. Tell me how you feel.
And we'll gather funds.
and we can false orders right now if we want to.
Where are we? Who are we?
We are in Birdsong.
Yes. I was just wondering on the map where we would false order. Probably out of 1 into.
We could make 1 lightly defended. We could make 5 lightly defended.
I feel like 1's more juicy because it's got 2 points.
5 has
versus
the
5
warlord
only having
though.
1.
5 is the warlord.
Huh?
5 is the warlord and a point.
That's true.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like I'd want to keep the warlord in and just like hedge them into the Eerie.
Well, you can't move the warlord with false orders.
No, I'm just saying like by taking out 1, we might be encouraging the warlord to keep going
Thank you.
on their trek into the Eerie. All right, we drew a bag. Another
Useless item.
I mean, honestly, this could be a rebuild turn in terms of like cards and
Sweet. We take those here.
cards and items.
That's actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. All right. So then, let's see. I can move. Do that.
We're thinking about trade posting again. The gamble is live.
Right now, JC Greer. Right now.
Get in on it. We're like 2/3 of the way left. That was confusing to say.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna commit one to move here.
Yeah, moving back to 11.
I will use 2 otters to get a trade post there.
Just in case for those coins crafts.
Let's do this. Can we move this?
And it gets our garrison.
Square.
And it gets our garrison.
Mm.
We'll get 2 points for that.
We gotta find some more points, though, because we only have 6 points in trade posts.
And then, yeah, I think I'm going to move
Battle the
down
Eerie.
to... Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Okay, we're gonna just.
I got you. I'm on the wavelength.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're.
All right. And then I will battle the Eerie. Do you want to use your ambush?
Give me 1 sec.
Sure.
JC Greer, the best advice I can give is: would you like to
I didn't realize you had
refresh the page?
Yeah.
Have you tried turning it off and on? Oof. Not what we wanted.
It's rather boring.
Well, better
Not
that.
surprising.
And
Better that than leave.
We're still, yep.
Better that than leave the cardboard for somebody else to remove easily.
You did
Mhm.
do there.
Oh, no, it was when I said that there wasn't yet. So,
Sorry, I wasn't looking. I think prices are basically going to stay the same.
Yeah, there's nothing spicy
I
anymore.
don't think of any riverboat shenanigans that can cause me angst, but I think that's fine. So yeah, call it a turn. I'm going to step away for a few minutes. I'm sorry.
So I will raise.
Mouse.
Now we're going mouse.
That one we do spread to.
Put it here. Yep. All right. Then I will recruit 3 times. Here. And 1 time here.
Well, it's got a solid army going.
So, no need to anoint. Choose a different mood.
Did you get in, JC?
Get wrathful.
The gamble is almost over, so get your last minute bets in.
Then for my first, well, my only command, I will get rid of that trade post here.
Makes sense.
So he has no ambush. He's away, but
we can see the hand.
all good.
Yep.
There are no shenanigans the otters can pull.
Yeah.
What if the otters had one face down card? Just like, this is my trap card. No idea what it is. This is my trap card. That would be an interesting mechanic.
For my first advance, move here, battle the Tinker.
Oh, interesting.
Probably
Not
just.
what I expected.
It's.
So that's
Ooh. I was gonna say it's probably just a.
because I'm wrathful and I'm gonna use my partisans as well.
It's probably just a pot shot as we move by, but that's one heck of a pot shot.
Yeah, 5 bot shot is a. It's not nothing.
4, you mean?
5. He's partisans.
Oh, we have Wrathful. That's right.
Yeah, he's wrathful and partisans. He said that was 5 hits.
Yeah. I forgot about the Wrathful for a second.
Then
Oh,
I'm
I meant what I said.
move down here.
And probably eat the cardboard and get ourselves 3 clearings for a press.
So you got one more thing to damage.
yeah, yep. I know. I'm thinking through it. I'm not ignoring that. I'm just
Maybe let him finish that before you.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I thought it was
Okay.
all accounted for.
Well, while Luke's thinking, what's the gamble results?
We had 2 people gamble for Lord of the Hundreds, 710 coins, 6% of the gamble. NicAl fan base, where are you at?
Well, I always had 2. Oh my god, yes.
Nobody voted for the Tinker. Poor Luke.
All right, Luke, win. You gotta crash the economy now.
2 people gambled for the Eerie Dynasty, 3.7k coins, 34% of the vote.
For my my second and last advance, I move here and battle the trade post.
Yep.
For another point.
And finally, 4 people gambled for the Riverfolk Company. 6.5k coins, 60% of the gamble. Some confidence in the Otters today.
Not in sight.
I'm confident in the Otters. I'm also confident in Luke, so you shouldn't trust me in anything.
Here and here.
I do think this was a solid turn.
Very solid
For
turn
Lord of the
for the
Hundreds.
Lord of the Hundreds. Very solid turn.
Okay.
Bad turn for the Tinker.
Honestly, I think this might just be the time to go back into the forest.
This is definitely a time to go back to the forest. We don't have a T, so like this is getting our refreshes anyway.
Yeah, Warlord, cancel your card. You just drew.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. We could still... Depends on what we see. The fun situation are 5 funds
Yeah.
just hanging out on the board, I think.
I am going to
2 Eerie, 2 Rats, 1
slip into
Otter.
the forest. Or I need to refresh before I do that. So I will refresh those 3. Slip. Won't do anything.
I live here now.
And does that refresh everything too?
It refreshes everything that's damaged.
Yep.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Does it refresh everything too?
Yes, it does.
Everything that was damaged.
It does.
Yeah.
I don't.
Using language with the repair. Garrett, can you clarify?
Yeah.
I think it does. I think it does.
Evening's Rest repairs and refreshes all of the damaged items.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's different than just a hammer repair. With,
But only the damaged items.
Yes.
brings it out of the
That's always the confusion.
Okay.
Or not confusion, but that's definitely something that I misstep on.
And then I draw a card.
It's confusion. It happens a lot. People are surprised that it's not everything.
Typically, it doesn't matter, but yeah.
99% of the time, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Wasn't a great turn for but a necessary one.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
I mean, he does get,
want to feed the
if he wants it, he now has a free purchase coming out of the forest.
No,
It's true.
I don't know if you want to feed the otters more, but otters are not as good of a position they're in. They're going to have difficulty closing the last 5 points is what I'm trying to get to.
Yeah. Crossing the finish line, I feel like, is always a difficult task for the Otters.
It's actually usually not bad because usually you play such that you are filling that points deficit in the mid game and then using the burst to close it out. But instead we used our trade point burst in the mid game and now we're going to have to close it out at the end game where it's a lot harder to do that.
I can battle.
And that's where something like those dividends would have been super great earlier because we'd have 1 to 2 more trade posts out to burst with, but at the same number of points.
Battle here.
I will say before you do that, and sorry, you're doing this is your pre. Yep.
Okay. Great Gula, yes.
I think that's what I want to do. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, let's gotta do that.
I do appreciate the sentiment, though.
Yes. It was slight panic this morning when 2 people didn't show up.
Ooh, rough for the Otters.
Yeah.
Recruit 4. You better battle formation. There we go. What's this? No. I think I want to do.
So we added another card to recruit. I think that's 4 cards in recruit now. I think that's 4 birds in recruit now.
Yeah. Which that's how you make a stable despot. I mean, that's pretty solid. Press it.
I
don't know why I can't see who gambled for whom.
It is odd.
I looked at the settings this morning. I didn't see anything. I don't know why it's not showing up anymore. And I tried Googling it and
That's your bunny and your fox move.
Yeah.
we're gonna go after that. We don't have enough battles to crack that. So are we just going there?
And maybe that's a bird. So we want to do.
Oh, more no. NicAl was joking. He actually was originally scheduled for this time.
Ooh, I guess it's not gonna help me anyways. Though. Let me think. One sec.
Our subs are Lazarus and Luke.
The L's.
So I can figure out only one battle. Give me one sec.
And that's just because Luke was foolish enough to talk to me this morning, and I knew he was awake. I was like, "You're awake. Get in here."
We rolling back our moves? What's happening here?
Yes.
1 and 6, and then you.
So let's do this. Let's recruit one here.
Okay.
Um,
So you're restarting. So the one in 8
Yeah,
should be
yeah,
back in
yeah.
9.
so
So the one that's in
correct,
8 should be back in 9.
yeah, thanks.
If you're gonna do a full reset, do a full reset.
Yeah.
So we'll do. I recruited 3 guys here, and 1 guy here.
I do wonder if NicAl ever watches back this and see Prestige's comments.
Okay, so we're sitting good. We're 2 and 2.
Okay.
2, 2, and this guy here. Oh, sorry, here.
Yeah,
There
he
a
was
guy
already there. He was
Oh,
already
yeah.
there. Yeah, he was already there.
I mean, it's a very rapid shift in headspace.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Rescue, so I mean, I always appreciate it when people are willing to jump.
No, yeah, it's a huge help whenever anybody's willing to hop in and sub. It's
But it's definitely something you don't like have the mental preparation for.
yeah.
Yeah. Just trying to think of the best protect. Yeah.
I definitely think you should hit the warlord this turn.
Yeah, I don't have
Mhm.
that.
What about
The-
5?
It'll just leave it wide open for everyone. I don't have the battles.
Yeah, but if you don't hit the warlord's going to take over half the map and
Yeah,
score a ton.
this is the question.
Yes.
I mean, who else is going to get that? Maybe me. I am at 11 points there. So I think hitting 5 is way more worth it than not hitting it and just leaving the warlord.
I have no otters, so
Lose
like,
recruit. Yeah.
I think that's a valid argument. Like we have to work together to police the warlord. Erie, if you go hit 5,
Battle.
Tinker, I will come in and clean it up. And sure, you're not getting the points, but you're giving it to the person who's losing.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I could
but
take the recruit out and put it.
And Luke's really wanting
I mean, the
more
thing is,
entanglement
though,
on the map because we
double
want
battling,
he needs
very
the game to
little-
slow down.
little
Yeah.
And he's doing a very good job doing the table talk to encourage that.
But it won't. I mean, I feel like I kind of condemn my game if I do that. I just.
I mean, but still, even
Yeah.
if you're not going to do that, at least hitting them once can, and at least even gain presence in 5 slows them down.
Yeah. Yeah, because they have to use a command to do that. You feeding them trade post doesn't slow them down either, though.
Well, I'm not giving them trade posts. I'm the vagabond, so.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I don't know the voices.
oh yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I do think I have to keep the recruits the way it is. So let's see. Oh man, what did I have here? I had 2 guys here, or how many did I have here?
You had
did
1,
2.
and then you added 2.
So I had 2 here and then 2 here. Okay, so
Yeah.
all my recruits are on
Yeah.
the board.
Yep. Like, even the establishing presence in 5 helps.
Yeah.
out.
Let's do that. That's fine. Let's do a fox move.
So you haven't. That's your first move. So your roost in 3 was defenseless at the start of the turn.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
no. Well, it wasn't.
Sure.
It had 1, but then using the
Oh,
the Erie
yeah,
the Erie emigre moved it up,
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I
Yep.
forget that.
Fox
Okay.
move.
and then there was
Okay.
double recruit.
Yeah. Perfect. Thanks. There's fox. There's bird.
So fox. Let's say fox, bunny.
Oh, bloody.
There's 1. That's the question. Though. Do I just? Yeah, I guess I got a battle here. Okay, otters. Wait, sorry. One second. Let me think. This doesn't matter. You're not English, but
I mean, is board wiping me really the thing to do?
I feel like really getting into 5 and actually like putting 3 warriors in there and hitting the warlord
Yeah.
is like
But
the.
I mean, like, I don't know what
yeah,
killing that otter's
just
gonna do.
yeah, it's gonna give a lot of points to the people though. I'm
We're agonizing over this.
Hmm?
We're agonizing over this.
Here, I can't get like. How am I getting to 5 with any?
Yeah.
We're close to the end game, and I think we're all panicking.
Yeah. Tinker, sure, but
the
like,
tinker can put in there.
And I'm here for it.
I'm at 11 points though. Like
Right,
I don't
right,
have a
that's
T.
what I'm
I don't like I don't have a second hammer. Like I'm not like it's like if you're giving me points, it's honestly better than anyone
Charity.
else. It's charity at this point. I'm like most likely not winning this game. I'm like not on the pace that you are at.
But I'll find
Yeah,
it.
I would like the otters. Could you potentially hit the warlord here? Slow him down here.
with my 1 otter, yes, I will.
Yeah.
You, buddy.
I mean, you can use some. You can spin these. You'll be able to get 2.
Yes, my 2 warriors.
What mood is he? Wrathful?
I like genuinely
My
moving.
concern is actually battling him here. If he knocks my guys out, then he doesn't have to use an action. Like he's
Yeah, but if you
almost
recruit, if you had recruited 3 up at 2 and you moved like 4 or 5 over to 5, you would then have the ability to hopefully protect against that. I know, at least from what I had looked at, that was. I mean, I know. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's just 1 card. There's no ambush in the warlord's hand.
So what I can do is because I had
We would have to take the 1 from 12 back to 2
It's like I
if we're
recruited
going to
3 here.
release that.
1 here, so I'm moving.
And you moved from 9 to 8. So.
And I'm moving from 9-8, so that's everything. Okay.
And you move from 2 to 12.
That wasn't with. We did Eerie Emigrate from 3 to 12?
Yeah.
Glorious.
3-0.
You
So I'll
guys.
lose 2. I will partisans. So you lose a guy.
So we rolled that back slightly incorrectly.
Slightly incorrectly. You got an extra move because we only had 2 warriors in 12 after your Yamagray.
Here. Sorry about taking so long, guys. Resolve the decree. 4 victory points. That's 4, right? Yeah. And
And there's the cross.
let me think.
I believe rat is what Gula means. The rat does not have very many items, just a hammer at the moment. We lavished away a bag earlier.
A hammer. The one item the Tinker didn't want them to have.
Cool.
Okay.
It's hard to say who's going to win at the moment.
Yeah, this feels like anyone's game.
And...
Except for maybe Luke's. But I still hold out hope.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't see it happening for Tinker. Elavaris, I agree. It's what I was about to get into is I don't see it for Otters unless they luck into some really good draws, which is possible.
Mm-hmm.
I
I mean, honestly, I think this turn is the turn you just spend.
Drawing.
Can you knock him down at all? Even if it's given.
But otherwise, I think things are pretty tight between Eerie and Rats. And
I
I mean, you can give him his guys, but you give him his.
Eerie has the better action economy.
To be honest, I don't know if you're the person to police the warlord at this moment.
No, I don't think. I mean,
Yeah, I would just literally just draw and craft this turn.
false orders, feasibly.
Yeah, you could do that as your police. But the thing is, realize
You
that
would
your
knock
false
the warlord
orders.
out.
Well, no, but yeah, you'd have to do it immediately because the warlord's right after you. So
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So like, I can't even really capitalize on it. You know.
Well, I'm saying you can move 4 of his guys out, so he has 3 sitting there.
It'd only be 3.
Give him his guys back, and then you're moving in.
Right?
There's how many in there? 7? So
Especially-
you'd move 4 out, but
you do move 4 out. Okay.
yeah, because you count the warlord for the number of warriors. You just can't move him as one of the.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, but then like, how do I win? Because like, I can't just give. You guys aren't going to buy from me for the rest of the game, so like, I can't.
Be
I
honest,
mean, truthfully, I don't think I'm giving funds back if you guys aren't going to buy from me ever.
No, you can't.
to be honest, Otters, you just need to start drawing and crafting. And
I-
Luke is right.
Like that's
But Luke shouldn't say this out loud. But yeah, I think this is a draw and craft turn, and then maybe position ourselves to put out those 6 points next turn
Yes.
and just
I'm very-
outrace.
Yeah.
You thin me
We need 5 points of crafting, basically.
Yeah.
And we have to get that,
Now.
like, this turn so that we can spam trade posts next turn.
Agreed.
Because are you just going to go to 4 and 9 and like call it a day? Because you easily could just do that. Like,
yeah,
are you
and
actually
lose
fight
in 2
clearing?
turns. If I oppress, let's say 6 clearings each turn, I'm gonna
You're
score
behind.
4
Yeah.
points a turn. So I'm at 16, and I need 14. So
Yeah.
I need 4 turns
Yeah.
to win
It's
by
right.
just oppressing all the clearings I need to. So we need to do.
I didn't realize soup, kitchens, and
situation
tunnels
because you
equals
win
5
2
points.
turns, right? So you can.
It's the moral victor at that point.
We're just
Ah.
gonna win.
No, I'm not going to do. I've decided I'm not going to do that. Don't get me wrong. I just I don't know who I can really hit because like the Eerie
No,
also
I-
just blow an ambush. So like
Yeah. You
You know.
shouldn't hit the ear. You should just keep.
I think I need to draw cards.
I think
It also, by you drawing cards and crafting, might be able to get me back into the game slightly. Like I can
could get
actually
you a
help.
team.
Like
Yeah, I'm gonna commit and draw.
Yeah, and even
Hey, look at
whoa! What a draw!
That is hell of a draw right there.
to and do something about those poorly defended roosts.
To finish that thought,
get this and hammer. It can help me out a lot. If
you can and will get this hammer.
to finish that thought real quick,
Crafting it.
I think there could have been an argument for using the false orders for somebody else's sake.
That's
I really do think that we need to
okay.
maximize our draw and craft potential this turn,
Let's think.
so that we have enough funds to put out the trade posts and win next turn. I think if we take the time to chase cardboard this turn and spend some of our funds, it means we have fewer funds to draw. We can craft that if we
Nope.
put out a Fox trade post.
Put out a Fox trade post. But, I mean, I guess that's maybe next turn.
It's maybe next turn. The thing to consider is that it gets us to 4 crafting points, not 5. So we need to supplement it with a cardboard. So this is where maybe actually
Well, so I actually would use that hammer to move with loam before someone takes it from me.
No, I don't.
I would run away. I would
Well-
go to 7.
I was gonna say we could
Turn the vagabond into a world.
loam to 7 and then put down a trade post there. And no, we already used an Eerie. Why did we split up our spends like that?
Because we felt like it. I don't know.
We should have been smarter with our commitments.
Either way, I think they could have it on their next turn, no problem.
Sorry.
we're
no, you're fine.
That anvil was a heaven's end, and as long as the sword isn't taken away from us, we're okay.
That Fox trade post out. There's no way to do it.
I'm saying we'd still need to spend the funds. I would just keep drawing cards.
right. So here's the thing. I'm talking about ways that we could.
Don't recruit. No, don't do that.
I'm talking about ways we could warp our turn around this, but if that's not happening, I would just keep drawing.
These are
I would rather get more opportunities for crafting.
no.
They,
I think we split them up because we are refusing to spend them this turn. Just period.
I could double recruit. I could move.
Just
God.
keep drawing.
I'm being so stubborn about it. I hate recruiting as the honors. So
Don't do it. Just keep
but
drawing.
it's probably the right call.
Nah.
If you can recruit and well, okay. So you need to at least I need you to leave something in 12. I need you to leave at least one warrior in 12. No matter what you do, that's all I need from you.
Right.
Yeah, I need out of anything I need you to do at the end of this, you need to make sure there's one warrior in
No,
12.
I feel you. Yeah. No, that's. I'm not planning on moving from there right now.
No, I'm just making sure that
I mean,
all
you
your.
also-
I know you're
end
going
of
through all
turn.
your. I know you're going through all your calculations right now. I'm just don't forget that one thing. I need that one.
You like.
I am a recruit apologist for the otters. This is not the time.
No.
Because you can't just think about right now, you have to think about next turn. And you have to plan your 11 points
Well, the thing is,
for the
Over the
next
2 turns.
over the 2 turns.
Why 12 is
And
help police the
over those 2 turns,
12 puts me
spending
on
these
track.
2 funds this turn is a death sentence.
Yeah.
I also will say that
Okay, I see. I am.
I don't like it from the point of I'm not building the trade post and getting that craft this turn. So why am I doing
I
it?
have like a
Yeah.
spare action, so I'm gonna draw again. Ooh, Sebos. Okay. I think it sucks, but I'm gonna have to recruit twice.
Why?
Ew, ew, ew. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Give me my birds.
Hate it more. Hate it enough to not do it.
Fair.
That might be.
I think the plan might be to move battle.
All right.
We're not moving. We're staying in 12 as of Luke's.
Oh God, am I gonna draw last action? Oh,
Then why are you recruiting?
card gamer in me hates myself. Okay.
That was our 5th point.
All right.
I don't understand why we recruited. I really don't.
Get down to hand size. I'm surprised none of you wanted this soup. I'm like really just so disappointed. But I'm gonna get rid of the things I can't craft.
We still could technically do it.
Can craft.
Yeah, it's just we've made it a lot harder for ourselves.
And
We made it a lot harder for ourselves.
And it's not clear to me why.
I think the prices are going up. Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know if we can.
Raise.
We get 2 more from protectionism.
Yeah, but we still need all the trade posts to go out, and that's 6 of our funds right there.
It's going in bunny.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yep.
The point of staying in 12 was that
One.
it helps Tinker.
But like Tinker's going before Birds, so
I
we
don't-
can get wiped out of 12 afterwards.
I don't get it at all, honestly.
Then for the mood.
What mood are we gonna be as Warlord?
The mood.
Want riverboats?
No, thank you.
Gotta get you another hammer.
I'm past RNG now.
No, I know. I'm teasing.
Think stubborn. Okay. So I'm not gonna craft. I don't have a card. Come on, hundreds.
Heroic Logic, Tinker really wants the hammer that the River Folk crafted.
Into here.
It's a shame. I think John has played a solid game, but I think a few mistakes are gonna probably mean we're shy of the win.
And
But I think this could have been an otter win.
Absolutely.
I'll perform my first advance, leaving this guy here, moving east, battling the Erie. Any ambush?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were gonna recruit to maybe smack down the Erie in 12, but
Yeah.
then we didn't.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand why we did it.
No, go for it.
I thought we were battling something.
Because we had 2 battles with between Loam and
Okay, so you lose
the
that
one
guy.
warrior.
Which is another thing. I wish we'd used Loam, because if we do any crafting next turn, that means we've effectively wasted an action, since Loam is once per turn.
Do it again. And move in here.
Interesting.
And now, will you ambush?
Nope.
Oh, big roll.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yikes.
Yikes.
So now I uppress 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We still got to a new threshold. We're not stuck at 4.
Yeah.
No insight. I score 3 points.
But picking up the extra 2 points from killing that roost and getting an extra press clearing would have been pretty sick.
I draw
Yeah.
my card.
Still in a good spot, to be clear.
Absolutely.
But
Things looking real good for Erie. This feels like it's all adding up to an Erie victory.
Can I see your card?
Nope.
I know what I always know what the birds have, and so this is
know what
pure
I have?
hit for me.
You can see my card?
No. Can I see your card?
Oh,
'Cause I
then,
have-
okay. Sorry.
I would like to know your card.
This is so funny. I'll give it back to you.
I think the swap meet has barely paid off. I think we got like
It was a great idea.
I think we kept like 1 card over the course of the entire game.
DM you what my card is.
Okay. Okay, so let's do this thing. So I'm going to exhaust this bag.
Yeah.
Get that. Oop, not going to damage. Okay. Then I will use my torch for day labor.
You got to give me a card too.
Oh, yes, I do have to give you a card, which is there's informants. There you go.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Oh, actually, wait, no, I can't do day labor yet.
Where even are we? 12?
In 12.
Yeah.
No, I can't do day labor yet. That's fine. Yeah, sadly, I won't be able to do it. Okay, that's fine.
Heroic logic. I think Luke's thought process was, I get another sword. I can. We're gonna lose this sword as. I just realized we're losing the sword as river folk.
Actually, I could still.
Because there's a sword in
Are
the
you gonna do
discard
something
pile.
about that, Eerie?
Yeah, I am.
Cool.
It feels like that's what we're headed for, yeah.
I think we lose. We grab a sword,
I am here.
and then we can do more damage.
I'll day labor for protection racket and then craft.
Oh,
so I
we're
will,
crafting coins.
with a boot, and then I'll craft protection racket.
Okay. That feels like it's probably a mistake on Tinker's part,
Yeah, I thought we were going for the sword.
but it's also hard to evaluate Tinker's moves when I don't feel like they can win.
I'm going to use
I also don't know which suit the sword was.
I don't either.
fight the Eerie here.
Okay.
We know it's not Fox because Fox Folk Steel is right there.
Mm-hmm. I think that was the original plan, but we might have realized we couldn't do it.
Probably.
What we wanted to do.
Probably.
Okay.
To get rid of both, I take one.
Cool.
Good roll. Good roll.
Here, Guerric, sorry. This shows what?
Then they have 2 swords, right? So you do
Yeah,
2
yeah.
hits.
So yeah, it's got 2 hits.
Oh, that's 2.
And you,
Okay.
you get 2
Yep.
points.
Why am I being called?
That's what I thought. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
We were questioning how Despot Infamy works with
To
hostility.
damage. I'm gonna damage this bag. And then I will spend 2 boots.
Make sure you make them hostile.
Go here.
We scored correctly, right?
We scored correctly. We moved correctly. We just forgot to put the Eerie in hostil.
Notice you didn't do the thing in my clearing.
But yeah, I need the Eerie to be able to fight the
sure.
warlord down here.
Yeah, so
I got
if you can go to 7, I can still hit the warlord. And like if you don't battle me
Well,
6.
you can hit the warlord down here, so I'm gonna stay up at 6.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I'm running away. Bye.
I want these points.
you'd be able to get them.
And the next turn, probably. But
Do your thing.
Nice.
Big rolls.
Big roll.
another 2 points.
Hey, you're back.
That was a heck of a catch-up turn.
I mean, it's...
And then I draw 2 cards.
The three from coins is not insignificant.
Right. Even one more of those is not going to solve your tempo problem, but it's
Okay.
I mean, we're out of items now, so yeah.
yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2.
Imagine if we had a T.
Right. I mean, that's the big problem is we never got a T.
Good. So my turn is done.
And that's effectively a Death Sentence.
I really don't know why we picked Tinker. That feels like that was just
A hope.
a losing draft pick.
Yeah. I think it was a hope and a skip and a prayer.
It's just weird when the draft had 2 vagabonds and a warlord in it.
Yep.
To aspirationally pick Tinker feels it just feels like the wrong draft choice.
I think maybe we were hoping that the River Folk would be picked and that the River Folk would somehow supply T as well, but it's definitely, and with one of the T's being locked in the decree, that was just like an FU move, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I love that.
Are we in range as Eerie? We're at 21?
We're at 21.
We down to 3 roosts?
Correct.
Feels a little much.
We'll get 3 points at the end of turn, assuming we can build somewhere, which we definitely can.
That's a little too much of a burst, but I think we're on a solid 2-turn pace.
Agreed.
Otters are at 21.
Otters made themselves on a 2-turn clock too, unfortunately. Yeah. So I don't think we're too concerned about anybody else winning on this turn.
Got some pretty nice sabos over here. Because you're going to lose your bird ambush to the decree.
Yeah.
You want to buy from me so you don't lose your bird ambush to the decree. That is amazing.
Chirosku, the problem there is that Eerie is a turn ahead on that clock for everybody, because Eerie is at the end of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about Eerie on a 2-turn clock is really Eerie on a 1-turn clock compared to everybody else being on a 2-turn clock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Eerie has not taken their turn yet.
But we're thinking hard about it.
We are thinking hard about it.
Which, we do have to handle it carefully, because the rats are coming for us.
Otters can get a lot of points this turn.
Otters can indeed get a lot of points.
Yeah. Agreed, Chirosku.
3.
Well, if you cash in everyone, you're going to get.
You can get 4 from the trade posts.
Yes, I'll just put this.
Okay, so we're
Anything? We add 1 or 2 cards.
putting the ambush in the decree. There should be 5. There's now 5 in that column.
There's a-
I was going to say, I thought we already had 4.
battle so you can make sure you get through this warlord, because
What do we do?
knocking this warlord down at 3
What's up?
is
Oh, I can count now.
very good.
We adjusted, and it's good.
No, I know I look threatening, but now the Tinker has 2 hammers, gonna draw the coins, and then for 3 points, and Erie's gonna score steadily at 4 points per turn, and the Riverfolk also is able to do 4 points for his next 2 turns. So we're pretty much in the same range.
Some of the Eerie Emigre here for the Otters. You don't have ambush, right?
Yeah, this is
Okay, I made that mistake last time. Cool. I'm gonna fight.
No, you're good. Roll poorly, please.
2-1, nice.
Oh, my goodness.
sorry.
Okay.
I'm so upset.
I just wanted your headphone cord to not be dangling over my mouse space.
It's not why I'm upset.
Hey, actually, okay. Dang it! Yeah, we already did too much. Dang it! We should have bought to deny the points from Otters.
No, man, you'd give him 4 points.
You had bought one of like the sword, or if you had bought the crossbow.
Yeah, I thought about that, but then I would have given him 4 guys, and that's.
Yeah, but he's having limited here soon. There's limited return on regards to putting out.
You still got coins, 2
My
T's.
birds versus 2 points from the sword.
No, but he's still current. Well, yeah.
Oh, so you can only get 6 total.
We got to think about where the 6 total are coming from. So currently,
I don't think Luke is wrong, but I also don't think it's...
that is very good.
Right.
We got to keep doing that.
It's very marginal.
There's at least 4 points from there coming out. So
Yeah.
I think it's very marginal, because I think
I can't
you're trading...
my chips next turn.
You're trading 2 points for 2 extra card draws, which could easily manifest into the same or more.
Mm-hmm.
2 guys here.
Oh, you put it all in recruit? Damn. Okay.
And then I have.
There's 7 cards left in the deck, so it just depends upon how many of the remaining items are actually in people's hands and just being held on to, which doesn't feel likely when rats are down to 1 card in hand, Eerie down to none.
And Luke's been desperate to find anything.
Right, Luke's been desperate to find anything. So I feel like the last 7 cards are actually stacked with items.
Yeah. We've got more than likely all of the T's.
So in that case, I think...
It's like a 50% chance of drawing a T at this point.
Basically, I think Luke has the right thinking, but is not considering the context of this situation enough.
No, because, I mean, we can do, especially with a 50% chance of draw and 2, you can buy and craft with 2 of those warriors instead of having to spend 2 just to craft.
I think I'll go 1, 2, 3. What do I want to do?
Military parade.
I just think of the Elephants on Parade song anytime you say military parade for that. And then I remember elephants aren't in the forest, and I'll never get an elephant faction, and then I become sad. It's a roller coaster of emotion, really.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Battle otters here. You want to ambush?
Talking about
Yeah,
the warlord.
okay.
No, I agree with this play. This is good.
Okay.
Good job.
Sure.
And again,
Trade.
just, it would have been better just not to recruit, because you didn't get anything out of those recruits.
And then build here.
Maybe Churrosco. Maybe.
And score 3.
3 points. I think that's a very conservative turn on a round where we can't afford to be conservative.
Really? Do
'Cause
you
I-
think that put us on a 2-turn clock instead of the 1-turn clock now?
Yes, because I think we're too vulnerable to rats just eating us.
Okay.
I think rats just come in and wipe out 12 and 2, and then Erie's set back a whole turn most likely.
Well,
So do we just spend our turn crafting this turn
performance. That's
As Riverfolk,
as Riverfolk and just ignore the map entirely?
probably.
Alright.
Do what we should have done last turn.
joking aside. Get my protectionism. We'll gather fun.
We might be able to just, if we
Don't-
find the...
Don't forget your rat.
Oh boy.
Don't forget your rat.
Don't forget your rat.
False ordering anyone. Shocking. Doesn't really.
I mean, we could get 6 points this turn if we draw into 2
If there's only
Ts.
one warrior in the clearing, you just move that one warrior out.
Yep. Exactly.
That's how that works.
Unless it's the warlord.
Ah.
I definitely wouldn't worry about the map, and I would just worry about myself.
Yeah. The only real map concern I would have is if we're trying to get the fox trade post out so we can craft both the crossbow and the sword. That would be my only consideration.
There we go.
That's a rat.
Oh, a rat. You're right. I'm sorry. Mice are the woodland alliance.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry too much about the crossbow. I think I'd rather search for this tease since they're literally been nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, that's the thing. If I'm tracking the items, and I can't look at the discard right now. I haven't been tracking items super hard, but I am fairly certain the last 7 cards of the deck are stacked with items.
Well, we know that, at least I feel like, if there was a T in the discard, Luke would have prioritized it.
Erie scoring next turn. That's like something to think about.
So I think drawing into a T is highly likely. Getting 6 points this turn makes you unstoppable next turn.
Right. Could false orders 12, put down a trade post, and kill the roost with a garrison and craft. Yeah, that's the sort of play over the morrow that I think I would be okay with.
God. And I can do like very little about it.
Because cardboard is equivalent to crafting right now.
Unless like
Hey, Omega Knight. If it makes you feel better, you're not the only one.
I could
If it makes you feel worse, you're not the only one.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
the bird out of 12.
We lost him again.
Yeah.
Oh, am I out? Oh, dang. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Still in chat.
So like if I false orders the bird out of 12.
Okay, so we are thinking about doing the false orders 12 move.
Down the scoring a little bit, but like, are you guys planning on doing anything to the Erie next?
I mean,
Oh, surely.
Warlord's definitely going to.
Yeah, and if you kill that roost, that denies a point from Warlord.
It depends on what happened.
Right. I mean,
You don't even need to commit to kill the roost because of Loam. Well, we don't have an... Oh, yeah, we'll craft the sword.
Yeah, we'll craft an item. So I think it's a good move.
turmoil because like this decree is insane. With the
It is non-turmoilable at this point.
So I'm still staying in birdsong just to make that clear. It's like might false orders. So let's just say I do that. I do that. Get a guy there.
That decree does have half the birds in the deck.
How many birds does it have?
5, 6, 6.
Yeah, 6. There are 13 bird cards or 14 bird cards. I can't remember.
I
One of
think
those two.
14.
So we're close to half.
Yeah, I actually don't think I hate that. I don't see me winning this turn, that's for sure. I don't think there's 8 points or 9 points, whatever it is.
It is, in fact, 9 points.
I guess I'll do the next best thing, right?
The reason I think I'm advocating so hard for
to use my false orders for a better
iteming, item grabbing is because then the 4 points for the roosts are basically undeniable. Or the 4 points for the trade posts.
False orders.
But
Should be able to do it regardless.
I would move 12 to 8.
Just to break up his action economy.
The Warlord's probably not going to win next turn. You are.
No, we want the Warlord to be consolidated and smashing.
So I will spend the false orders to move the bird out of 12.
8's probably the best choice, to be honest.
Got our hand hovering there.
8, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
Though there is an argument depending on where the Warlord's going that you put it to 2, and then the Warlord could clean it up, so that the Eerie can't build down an 8.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
That is a good counter argument.
Okay.
Warlord, your thoughts?
Yeah, well, maybe you gotta go hit 2.
If you're gonna hit 2, if we move it to 2, then it makes it that you could because the thing about moving down is that it's a build.
Yeah, if you can get Warlord on board with this, I like it more.
So I actually think to 2 might be the better choice.
Yeah.
I think that.
But he's gonna be able to build no matter what. On next turn, right?
But it makes it easier. It makes it much easier.
Yeah.
Can you cover for me for a minute while I go to the bathroom? Can you cover for me for a minute?
Of course. I have no idea what I'm doing. Welcome. It's the Lily Show where everything is chaos.
Probably 3. So yeah, I will move this bird from 12 to 2.
Okay, love that.
Goodbye, false orders. We hardly knew ye. All right.
I don't know what cameras are what.
You have 2 cards in hand. Gotta think about ambushes, I guess.
Shit. I did that thing.
He put 1.
I messed up.
As decree.
Right. So 1.
I think the others are all accounted for.
I think they're accounted for.
All factions, now elephants.
Suit.
Yep.
So yes. Okay, they are all accounted for. Great. That makes me feel so much better about this. All right. I'm actually giving these birds back. If you can believe it.
Okay. Oh man.
I thought they were yours.
I'm a little nervous about giving the birds back because it.
I thought it.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm gonna build a trade post here
I don't know what I'm doing.
with the mans. We'll get 2 points.
Okay. So it sounds like we're doing the.
We'll.
Where's the any key? Well, where's the any key?
1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I'll battle that roost.
Okay.
I'm assuming there's no ambush. Okay. There you go.
Did we did use a warrior to battle the roost, which I'm not a fan of, but yeah, I would have very much preferred.
So I'll craft the sword.
I would have very much preferred using this sword craft from loam and using loam to kill that roost instead.
Okay. Did you maybe give it to the vagabond? Be careful. Warlord.
Shift.
But point
1?
good.
Oh,
You know.
this is 1 now. Wait, what have I done? Right. Shit. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stay here. I've already. Guerric trusted me, and he really shouldn't have.
I'm gonna do last action.
We've got 1 last action. I think moving would probably be best. I don't know.
I'm wondering. Could craft the Sabo. I don't think anyone has any crafted improvements that I care much about.
Why are his cameras so wonky?
I think I might just draw. Yeah. Oh, where were you?
Drawing Marine Broker, brutal. But it's not an item, which
All right,
I would have been more nervous about, is drawing an item with no way to craft it.
that's me.
All right, and that takes us to the rats.
Stop the otters is you have to literally load up the rivers with warriors. That is the only way. Because
So
they can get 2.
otters did not use loam, no. And that was a negative for me.
Stop them from,
But
I don't know. They might just be able to recruit enough. I don't know. It's if you could get. It's I'm trying to think about it. We have to load up every single river with people.
so otters can put one more trade post down with the rats, and they just need one more point from somewhere,
Taken care of.
which could be crafting. We haven't seen again the swords, or not the swords, the coins,
I also don't.
or the tea,
Like,
and there could be coins. So we could just try to get coins and not even worry about the trade post.
3 actions.
Or we could try to put down 2 trade posts since we have 2 left, but we have to do 1 with our own warriors, which is a little bit more risky.
2 more actions from the otters.
Well, I mean, Coincraft is 3 points. Let's just get that out of the way.
Yeah.
So it's this plus 3, right?
Presida, that's a very good
Yeah,
easy
those are the
point.
actions I can't win this turn.
Assuming they don't load up the rivers like Luke
Even
suggested.
if you aided me,
Churrosku, that
2
is
actions
true.
to aid me, so
That is true.
you get two actions back, so you kind of just go new.
Internal excitement is very real.
Got it this turn.
But he can it's his last turn though, so he could use.
I got a different co-host. Maybe.
True. Oh, right.
She's debating it.
Yeah.
She's debating taking the chair. Yes.
I'm not.
There's now a cat on this
Dragon One
chair.
isn't out of the woods.
Although
Yeah.
she's a little short. Maybe we should raise the chair up.
Well, otters can't place trade post in 12 and 7 because he doesn't have any
Guess what?
more. So
Guess
that
what?
leaves.
Mouse and a bunny.
You've lost your spot.
I'm just scared.
Yeah,
of the
it's
Dragon. The
this
Dragon.
Whee! I also messed up all the cameras.
The Vagabond can't win this turn. I just don't have the actions to do it.
I'm quite the disappointment, I know.
I understand you're saying that.
You could get
I accidentally hit Control 1 when I meant to do Shift 1. I reset Camera 1,
Just do the
but I have no idea what camera upside down is.
You'll be able to.
right. So no spread. Oh yeah, 1 spread here.
Vagabond will be able to get these 2 items, and so it's not. I mean, and he has 5 cards.
No, I can get them.
The Marquise has been false order.
It's a very good joke.
You actually can.
So and now I'm gonna recruit my 2 guys here.
Oh yeah, do that. Yeah, you get the items. That's great.
So we did see the otters attack in 12.
Yeah, but so
But not with Loam, it sounded like.
Not with Loam. We used a warrior.
How are we stopping the otters?
And then Marine Broker came out at the very end.
Well, I
Yeah,
Otters were sad.
I heard.
ball up in 1 clearing. I only have 1 command. So if let's say, if I move here, no, you can recruit there.
Well, so let's think about what the numbers that actually have. There's 5. So 2 of yours have to be spent. They have to be spent for one of these.
Yeah.
So the other one is just him recruiting, and so it has to be either here or here. So whichever one you ball up on is
I tried. I'm not as good as you.
It's okay.
It doesn't matter. He'll just go somewhere else. The other one, so he's going to get 2. He'll have 5. He needs to have 2 left, so he has to have 3. He needs to be able to outrule. So you have to have at least 3 warriors in both of these, if I'm doing my math correctly.
Or he could just go and beat the shit out of something. I don't know. There's 3 options here. You craft, which I think is actually the most feasible if the T's aren't found.
So to get yours, they have to spend both of yours. So those are gone.
Recruit 1 and then
2.
kill one of the mobs.
Recruit.
No. Well, to actually score, they have to spend 2 to actually get the established trade post. So they have 3 left. They can recruit 3 times on the river, so you just have to have 3. And we don't need to worry about this.
Wait a sec. So let's say he plays a trade post here, so he's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 left.
You have to be able to rule it. So that's
Yeah,
the
he has
thought.
to rule.
Yeah, he just has to. Well,
So that's why if you have 3, he can't rule it because he only can recruit 3.
no, but he's gonna place the trade post in the clearing where I have
No,
3.
But he can't move it like that. Like he'll. So
No,
here,
let's say I ball up in 11, right?
Yep.
He's gonna place the trade post in 11.
Yes.
And
So
then
then move to 10.
To go to
gonna
10.
recruit twice here, and then
But-
place another trade post, and we're done.
Well, no. I'm saying that's the reason you have to have
3 in each.
If you ball up on 10 and 11,
We have to have 3 on 10 and 11,
I
and we have
can't.
to see.
I can't ball up both of them because I don't have the action economy for that.
well, you can command to move from 1 to 10.
Right, but then how do you get to
And
11?
then I cannot march up to 11.
Yeah, only 2 prowess.
With only 2 prowess, we can only move
The
twice.
question is, can Eerie actually get to 11? Like genuinely, like if you move out of 3 to kill this, can Eerie get to 11?
Yeah, just buy boats.
Don't buy boats.
Why would that help me?
That was a fantastic chime.
Obviously, if you could win on your turn. But if you can't win, can you get to 11? Like that's just the
I
general
don't know
question.
if I would get to points. All my roosters have been knocked out. Let's see.
I think Warlord really it's going to be like ball up 10, kill 12, and then hope that Eerie can't win, and then balls up on 11.
Yeah.
I think that's the best we could do.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, will
Good plan.
that stop the warlord? The otters?
If you ball up on 11, if you get 3 on 11, yes.
How am I going to get 3 to 11?
By the Warlord leaving 3 down here and getting to 12,
Oh,
and
I
you
see.
move, and then over. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it does. You have the cards to add a march, Eerie, to get there, because you'd have 1, 2,
Do
3.
I know? I mean, I have it.
No,
Similar.
you're missing.
You just need a bunny.
You're missing a bunny or a mouse.
Yeah, I mean, you need to move out of 3 to even be able to for me to move out. So
Yeah, I
Okay.
will. But do you have the card to do that?
I mean,
I think yeah.
not just to throw it out there, guys. Like, I think we're forgetting that Eerie can maybe win on their turn.
But the thing is, Eerie. I don't think we can stop the Eerie from winning. But like,
Yes,
if
we
they
can.
win on their turn,
Yeah.
they win on their turn.
Kill some
The thing
roosts.
is, it's like,
100%.
or I mean,
I'm just saying.
Okay,
like,
so to be
you
honest,
can do
12
that.
might not be the worst. Like 7 might be good, or 2. Like the
I would say if you're not going to take out 3,
Roost has to go. I think.
take out 7.
I do because the
Right?
12.
Because if you end on 7,
If anything,
it doesn't matter. 12 doesn't matter at all.
12 is that
It's
even if, or as long as you have the Eerie gets 3 here, even if they move the 1 from 12 over, that's still an action spent, and it doesn't get them past 3. So
I don't
yeah,
see how they're getting 3 warriors there. Like, honestly.
so I generally think Warlord has to hit like 7 and 2 as
Yeah.
to stop the Eerie,
And
and then just move into 10, and then
7 and 12.
when they'll go over to 11.
But the thought is like otters. I'm trying to understand. The otters will be able to recruit the
7 and 12 don't matter because they're foxes.
like to get a trade post.
Yep.
That's going to be easy. So it's for sure 2 points.
2 points, and then it's
And the question is, how do we stop them from putting down?
a
And they can do either because rats
Rats
are
have to
all
put
over.
rats have to put 3 here. So we're ignoring the rats. The rats are guaranteed 2 points. The other thing is that the Eerie has to go to 11 if they can't win on their turn. So rats honestly have to hit 7 and 2 to make it that Eerie hopefully can't win on their turn, and then
Go to 11. That's acceptable.
I mean, if you knock
Not acceptable, if that makes sense.
Well, Eerie's gonna.
how
He's
is
not
that
gonna do more than
I'm
4
trying to
points on
understand-
his
I'm trying
turn.
to follow the
So
logic. How is that going to stop the otters? Even me putting 3 and 11.
I'm just gonna roll back my
Well,
to begin
the-
my turn.
The Eerie just need to take out my trade post, and then that's 2 points, and then 4 more.
No,
3 more?
I'm gonna get it.
Oh, okay.
Luke could also take out the trade post.
if you get
Good.
2, if you get 2, the thing that is nice about that is it makes it that like, okay, so let's think about this then. So it's like going through everyone's final game scenario. It's,
Well, look. What I'm planning to do is go relentless, loot the others here twice.
Okay. Sounds good.
So I'm gonna get one additional advance.
Okay, good.
Gonna
deal.
move up in 2 and battle the Eerie, and then
Are you
hopefully.
gonna be able to stop the otter? Like the otters have a guaranteed win if we don't.
Well, Otter, he's gonna command down here.
Okay, and
And
then
so
otters
then-
can still recruit 2 for the rats, and then put 2. Like they
Yeah,
could
but
recruit-
that's why if so the goal. I mean, I'm not saying this is good for you, Lazarus. I'm sorry, but it's like for the rats' best chance, they have to hit you to make you can't win on your turn. So then you have to move over to 11 to stop the otters.
Yeah.
That is genuinely like what has to happen to police to the left.
So the thing nobody's talking about, there's a mouse rabbit in 8-9.
All right.
It's not hard for otters to move from 12 to 8,
unless-
from 8 to 9, and still win.
Yeah, but
Meaning you also have to reinforce 8 and 9.
3 and 3. We only need 3 and 3 to stop them because they can't recruit enough.
I just don't think there's enough
Trying
actions
to score.
where everything is here for everyone to do everything they want to do.
Yeah. I think it's a little kingmakey right now.
3 times.
I think you either kingmake Eerie or otters.
Rule. So if you get a
I think the hope is that by kingmaking, by kingslaying,
Yeah, we don't-
Slaying.
by kingslaying Eerie will kingslay otters. But I think we're
Man.
limiting our
Yep.
area of thought for otters to the
Now,
river.
oh, sorry, I forgot to switch my mood. So just gonna go back a little. Okay. Now we're good. Okay, so for I did my command. I'm gonna advance the warlord by moving everyone in here.
Oh, what for?
Uh, the otters.
Yeah, sure. I mean, also, like, I'm not shaming kingmaking.
No, not at all.
Losing one guy.
Or he does 1 hit.
And
You want
then
the
I'm
sword?
gonna- Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. I'll do it again.
I just watch the
Yep.
cat.
Yeah. She's
I enjoy staring at her.
she's standing in the hallway grooming herself. Not sitting, standing.
Right. So
that
that
was
was
that was your first relentless action with.
Cool.
Yep.
exactly.
Okay. Sounds good.
They are looking for a miracle, which isn't intentional kingmaking.
Move everyone up here. Battle the Eerie. No ambush, right?
Big roll.
I lose 2 guy and you lose everything.
Point for rats.
Get your point, Warlord.
Oh yeah, thanks. I'm having tunnel vision. And then 4 mile. Well, I don't need to take another move or battle, so I will.
Anchor.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
not get to
Yes.
What? It'd be funny.
No.
Pat,
It's in the dumpster this game.
I'm teasing. I'm sorry. I'm just-
Luke don't got this.
all right. Oops.
Ah!
Pat, if you can see, there are 2 T's on the board. That's all you really need to know.
I guess I'll keep on roaming here. Oh, I'll leave one guy behind.
Wait,
No,
so
no.
you did a
Sorry. 1,
command
2,
you-
3, 4, 5.
relentless. Yeah, you don't have another.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
He does.
I do.
Yeah, that's because he that extra here was because of relentless. So he
Oh,
moved, battled, then
Gotcha.
moved, battled with that. So now he has 1 more.
This is accurate.
So I
well, he's a
moved.
move, battle, then battle.
And that I'm assuming Luke's gonna go after the trade post
So
in
I
12
did my
then.
first one here. Move, battle.
Probably.
And my second one was up here.
Just
I
move
just
battle.
Move battle. And then my third one is
Relentless to
down
move.
here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Move,
attack. No ambush yet. Still. 3.
Whoa.
Big rolls.
Big rolls.
Um,
Cressida, otters can move freely against the river, ignoring rules. So
It actually is good to sit on otters to prevent going from 12 to 8 and from
That's
8
true.
to 9.
Press.
The table has not talked about that, so I don't know if they see it. 2, Tinker still has a chance to go eat the otter there.
Yeah, I think Tinker will.
No insight.
Just to prevent Eerie from going there to get the 2 points from the trade post.
And draw my card.
Good turn for the Warlord.
Yeah. I mean, I think Warlord is probably able to win next turn.
I can't.
And Pat,
No, I really can't.
no one has seen T.
Really
Straight up.
insane if you could.
I think it's in the last 5 cards of the deck.
If you had a shot.
No, literally, there's been no T. It's not in the discard. It's not in anyone's hand.
There's one in the decree,
Adventurous Mice.
There's one in the decree.
but there's 2 others that have not been seen.
So dumb.
So Eerie has.
Luke has swap meet to try to get it out of everyone's hands.
Yeah. So the question then is, okay, so Eerie, are you able to get to 11?
I mean, I'll have 3. Yeah, even with like Eerie and Murder. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, Luke's definitely in a Kingmaking situation right now.
I mean, does it matter? Like,
I vote Luke goes and eats the item in 12.
Well, because the reason if you get to 11, it depends on like what I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing on my turn. Like, can you get to 11 to stop the otters from winning?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
If you also could,
If you leave me alone, I can. That's the Tinker ask.
can
Yeah.
you do Tinker? Can you get this guy here?
I think
I can take that out. I mean, yeah. And
No, because okay, well, because he could move and build outside of the river, right?
NicAl has caught it.
So we also need to prevent him from.
Yep.
NicAl sees it.
doing that. Cool.
It's magic. Hoping for a miracle. Gang, this is a really rat heavy board.
Would you call it a rat infestation?
Maybe.
Yeah. So I'm going to.
Curious why the hammer.
You forgot to move your relationship marker for the Eerie. Look.
Oh, yep, I didn't. Yep, sorry, I should have done
I'm
it.
curious why and exhausting the hammer.
Okay, so
Yeah, I don't know.
I am going to slip into forest. Actually, sorry. Before I do that, sorry.
I think I'd have preferred both swords just to like guarantee the fight.
Yeah, it
Hit 12. I can't hit 12.
can't hit 12. What are we doing?
We're getting T.
Yeah, I really can't hit 12.
Well, Eerie said they could hit 12, so
Area very much wants to hit 12. It gives them 2 points.
Yeah,
does Eerie pull it off? I haven't done the math.
I need to.
2 points for the cardboard puts them at 26, and they're currently.
The roofs are not a reliable thing.
So Eerie, you
Oh.
plan to occupy both 11 and 12? Is that it?
I am moving
If they.
to 5. I'm slipping to 5. I'm slipping to 5.
It's actually not hard for them to win.
A T.
Yeah.
Eerie emigrate into 12, put an extra card into build, move to 11, kill it, build in 12, 11, or whatever. That's 6 points.
And then I'm going to.
Eerie still has it pretty handily if you leave that cardboard for them.
That's why I was saying that you probably
Here.
can't.
No ambush.
Okay, so I get hit once.
That's 2 hits. You have 2 swords, right?
Yep. So I get a point. And then I will fight again.
You had both sword.
Yep, I did. Yep.
Okay.
No ambush?
No.
all we needed.
I get 3 points. Okay,
But this is Luke's best move to get the win on his turn, so I completely understand.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be able to win on his next turn. In theory, I don't know if he actually
And you need to...
has it, but that's the idea, at least.
Yep.
It just.
And then
I don't know if it gets back.
I don't think it gets back to him, particularly now that you've enabled
9, and then I've got 10.
Eerie to win.
I've got 10. Okay. Turn is done.
Cool.
So where are you getting the 6 points from again?
2.
Yep.
4.
Yep.
Put 1 more card into build.
Yep. And then we just pay for riverboats.
I mean, we've got Eerie Emigre to get into 12, and then
that's
we move.
Oh, so we didn't even need to do the second battle technically
1, 2, 3.
necessarily.
I didn't say anything about second battle. I said second build
Oh, sorry.
we need to get
because
to-
you hovered over battle. My brain was like, oh, battle.
because we need the 2-point roost.
We need to get both in 11 and 12.
Well, the thing is, if Eerie builds or even leaves something, like if they build an 8, it will. The hard thing is.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
this
that's
is
right.
now where it is that Eerie has to stop the Riverfolk, so the Riverfolk will punch the Warlord.
Warrior just wins.
Warriors wins.
Everyone. This is a madhouse.
This is a madhouse. This has been a very interesting game,
This
though.
is insane. And the worst part is the deck's gonna shuffle.
I think this is what I have to do.
Oh, I don't think that's right.
Mouse is being funky. Give me one second. Let me think. So that's
And how are you going to move into 11?
yeah. I think I have to pay for riverboats.
Well, Riverboats then didn't. That if you pay for Riverboats, then they can just do it. That doesn't. That is.
Yeah,
gonna
I might be able to win this turn though. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Depends on the dice. I just want to think it through.
Yeah, be very careful before you buy.
Yeah.
Because you can't win this turn.
I think it would only be like a.
You know, if Eerie can't win this turn, I think it's very funny
If
that
you
they're
don't win,
Kingmaking
don't buy it because
Yeah.
you also can get
the
combo
others.
point,
Yeah.
from 11. So he just has to place 1 trade post and battle down and then we're
Yeah.
done.
I mean, if it's relying on the luck of the dice, then I always say go for it. But I'm also an agent of chaos.
It's pretty likely if we buy riverboats.
Yes.
It is pretty dang likely. We Eerie Emigre from 3 to 12. We recruit a bunch of guys into 3. We move from 3 to 12 and from 12 to 11. Enough time to satisfy the decree. That satisfies all the suits we needed. And then we have 3 battles to clear out. 3 remaining battles to clear out whatever's left of 12. And then 11.
Even double build
Why would we have 3 remaining battles? Only 2.
with the amount of battles you have.
I'm sorry, 2 remaining battles. You're right.
We still need a second build.
We still
though.
need that second build. You're right.
We still need that second build. If we do not build, we do not have it.
Yeah.
From the trade post and the mob in 11. So
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, we still need... Or maybe we have a craft?
Yeah, but it's
We,
24.
possible we have the T.
Do we have a mouse roost? I don't see a roost. No.
No.
So we need a build.
We need to build.
Oh, sorry, you're despot.
Which it's still...
Sorry.
Again, still doable.
Oh, yeah. Just put whatever card you have in your hand into that column.
Your win
Unless it's a mouse.
will rely on dice roll.
Even if it's a mouse, you still can move from 3 to 8.
Yeah, we just change how we move.
I can only
Yeah.
score 4 points on my turn.
Because it's still 3 to 8, 3 to 12, 12 to 11. Done.
Yeah.
Well, not if someone gets 12 out of the way. But yeah,
I'm pretty
there's
sure everyone.
Yeah, because we needed Luke to kill 12
Yeah.
for Eerie to
So
not
it's-
have a chance at
does
winning,
Eerie, yeah, it's trying to figure out.
I think.
Yeah, it would require...
Maybe not me, because if you clog up the
It would
river,
require sandboxing to not win here.
The hope is that it's like if it's a risk, you'd hopefully stop the Riverfolk, who would then stop
Yeah,
the
I think
Warlord.
I do this. Yeah, I think I have to. buy it.
No, yeah, I mean, Lazarus has to go for it.
No, this is no longer a stall point. This is a go for it point.
But then if I may potentially need 2 battles there, but regardless, like
Beckett, you made it just in time for the important part, right?
here
Although I guess maybe the gamble's the important part.
I would need to like
You
I can't
don't-
move. I
you-
can't
you-
move warriors from here. I can't move
Yeah.
warriors from here and get to here. So
So
I
you,
have
you,
to. move
so
the
you
warriors.
don't
Yeah,
have you don't have a mouse.
Well, you could put the bunny card and move.
That is weird that you got the stream is live at this
have-
point in the game.
I'll
Twitch
have
is
to hit the-
Twitch is dumb. It does that.
have 2 battles to be safe.
Well, you have
Still weird.
Yeah, but I want 2 battles in case I roll. 0,
a
0.
remake. That's another one.
Yeah, I think I'll need to do. Let me. Yeah, just give me a second. I want to make sure I've thought through.
Because otherwise, we're gonna make history for
Cut the sides
providing
with the
the
knife.
first auto win of the winter tournament.
We had some wins last year, but it would be the first this year.
I mean, to be fair, those were my bird meeples. I was just loaning them to you, so you know.
I will say I love John's energy.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
This has been a very good energy game.
It has,
Take your time.
It is a big turn.
which is good because I am
You lost your
Oh
turn.
no.
exhausted.
Oh, we lost the turn, and now it is.
No worries. No
Yeah,
worries.
we'll
coming
pretend
back,
like
guys.
it's all okay. Don't worry about it.
Dang.
Insta turmoil.
Why did it do that? It hasn't done that before.
Yeah, it's weird that it's only happening on.
Yeah, because
Tabletop Sim.
it was his turn.
Yeah, it was because it's his
Oh.
turn when he dropped it. Jumped out.
Yeah.
Do the next one.
What's it?
My turn. I win.
Okay.
All right, we're back.
Tell you guys how mad at myself I am for not remembering Loam like ever. I don't know that it would have made much of a difference, but I'm still like really upset with myself.
It happens. If I remembered my partisan when I attacked you at the beginning,
No, yeah.
I'd have a
different story.
another action right now.
Yep.
Root is secretly a Euro game. You have to optimize your actions to win.
Mm-hmm. It's like a game within a game, which is kind of cool.
I'm just being goofy. Optimization is the basis of almost every game ever.
When Warlord has it.
What are you talking about?
Find me a game that isn't about
So this is
optimizing your game.
Riverboats will make it a lot easier.
Ultimate Showdown.
Switch bang. It's only been 3 hours,
if you roll poorly.
but thank you for the 2 months.
Let's. So we could say you roll well, and that is probably the best bet. If you roll,
Switch Fang, this is secretly a different game.
100%.
Yeah, I think I need to give it to him because
Well, here, wait 1 second. Before, just because I'm just because if
That would be a time.
and you,
I mean, talk about 2 designer publishers, both prolific in their fields, who are more diametrically opposed in their design ethos.
8 and 9.
I've got it. Flux.
the other bird.
What?
Is that about optimization?
I don't have it.
Is it not?
Nah, it's just random.
So
No, Munchkin. Here we go. Munchkin.
3.
Munchkin has optimization because you have some sort of engine building aspect, don't you? You have to get the right cards or whatever.
The otters.
I have no idea.
Stop the otters. Let's say you stop the otters.
It is why it would be interesting.
Yeah, I just think the war.
I think So Beckett, I think I also need to be a moderator on that because Cole more aligns with Guerric more aligns with Cole, and I more align with Jamie.
There you go.
In terms of like play styles.
Clean up.
I love Jamie's
Get
games.
the warlord is going to score like 2.
Tapestry is my jam.
Right, the warlord's going to be able to get 4 points regardless on whatever you call it.
Well, they just lost their relentless turn. They only will have the ability to go and get, but they have to be. If you knock the warlord out of here, they're like
Yeah, I'm not can do that.
No. I'm not saying you're knocking the warlord. I'm saying you stopping the otters, and the otters go stop the warlord. That actually will.
Just give it. Yeah, give me a second. I'm just trying to figure out. I may not even need to give them birds just in case, but I just want to see if there's any scenario where it actually does help me. Because they don't. Let's see if I roll one. Yeah.
It helps. It helps because it means that you can move your recruits into the battles, which means you don't have to worry about an ambush in 11.
There's a lot going on here.
Birds can press it up because they have Eerie Emigre to move from 3 to 12, and then they can move from 3 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 11. But it's a whole lot easier if you just pay for the riverboats, and then you can move from 3 to 12, 12 to 11.
I roll 1-1, I knock him out, and then I do second battle. I get that. And then
I think we're just nervous that the 3 battles won't be enough, but I think that it's worth the risk.
The key thing is we still need to build twice.
Yeah, I know.
Like it's only 5 points.
So
Agreed.
Wait.
Do it.
Wait. Before you
Luke, you don't get a turn. Relax.
I got here.
Well, the reason.
You're welcome to share. I don't think it's going to change what I do. But go ahead, speak.
Okay. Okay. So you're going to go and kill this. Like you're going to roll, kill it.
Lord willing.
Luke's trying very hard to get an extra turn, and like if he got it, that would be amazing.
Sure, but like
I just don't think it's gonna happen.
Let's say
there's some things you can't talk your way out of. You can't talk your way out of a straitjacket.
Non-risky path.
Yeah.
So
I've tried.
If
it doesn't work,
you are able to you hit this.
There's a better metaphor there, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You'll score.
So I'm saying I need to do this because it does help my chances if I don't do it. Let's say 1-1 here, he knocks my 2 birds out, and then I have to move birds from here. I'm gonna have to leave 1 here to build here. I'm gonna put a mouse thing in, and then that means I can only move 1 guy in.
No, but you could immigrate to 8.
Right.
Then you don't.
I'm gonna go ahead and start. Yeah.
Well, because the reason is that if you stop the otters by squatting on here, they will have to punch the warlord. They'll have to punch the warlord, and
as long as my rolls are.
Okay.
There we go.
Is that you can make it that the otters will punch the warlord, and it will not be based on rolls.
I don't think it gets to the otters' turn. If things go according to plan, I don't think it gets to the otters' turn.
Yeah. This is super likely for Lazarus.
A game where someone rolled 0-0 4 times in a row and then they lost.
Right.
But you can't. You've got to go for it because statistically you'll get 2 hits on a battle.
It took so long to think through.
Is what Guerric has told me.
So add 2 cards.
Statistically average.
Yeah, with rounding, it's 2-1.
So I'll roll all these 3 guys in.
Hi, Cat.
Rule. Go ahead and roll, right? No ambush. Just make sure I'm thinking straight. Okay.
Ahead.
Great.
Good roll.
Okay. So I lose 1. You lose 2. I get 2 points. 26. Okay, so now I'll recruit.
5 warriors into 3.
I will say the lineup here is very stoically placing.
They need to just stop playing the game right there.
Yeah, this is it. We're done.
Yeah, so this is why I needed to do this, because that's the 1 move. The fox.
I don't like that with only 2 warriors.
I guess it doesn't.
I would move from 3 to 12, and then from 12 to 11, and 12 to 8.
You should move.
Luke, shut up.
You're
What?
No. This is actually. You should move. You have 3 moves, right?
Luke,
one of those
Luke,
up to 12.
Luke, I love you, dear. Please stop.
You should honestly move all 4. You should have a ton of.
We broke Eric.
Somebody get this man a Waterman's Law. Luke, what the hell?
Luke, come on.
No, that's not the one.
You wanted another turn. Let him mess up.
Have an ambush.
I don't care about Waterman's Law here. It's this is I can't win at this point, so it's just no. This is,
Luke, let us have the others win.
Luke just spent
think
20 minutes trying to talk his way into another turn.
But I think it's because the otters are gonna. He'd rather have Lazarus win than the otters, I guess. If it doesn't matter, just be quiet.
Why do you care at that point?
any way to deal extra hits.
I don't get it.
He doesn't, right?
Just let it go.
Yeah.
And okay.
It's really just the heel turn to go straight from pleading for another turn to like, no, here's how you win, by the way. That.
I mean, we should probably leave 1 and 12 just because. Okay, now we're fine.
We're not fighting an 8.
I did. That's a 5.
Well, we had
no,
two builds.
We should leave 1 and 12.
So we should have left 1 and 12 for just the safety of it.
Yeah. You leave 1 and 12. You can leave 2 and 12 and put 1 and 8. It doesn't matter.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
We want the 2 battles in 11 potentially. We might be battling in 8 because that's our backup battle. I guess we could backup battle in 5.
Here.
Yeah, we have a backup battle in 5 if we need it.
No, it's not
Okay.
funny.
Right. I guess I should. What are you saying? Yeah, no, I'm saying I have a bunny battle, then I have a mouse.
Or we have a safety build in 5 by the same token.
If you
I'm not
wipe
going to
that
battle. I'm
during
not going to
Donkey
battle.
Turmoil.
I'm not going to battle in 8.
Oh,
I'm not-
okay.
Yeah. So worst case scenario,
yeah,
battle.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So I'm going to battle in.
Yeah, 5 is also a build potentially too.
It's pretty safe. You could make it a little safer. It's whatever.
Make
Like
it
it doesn't matter that much.
Brain so far. I just want to make sure I don't do anything.
This shouldn't
Bunny,
change anything.
and then a bird. Right. So I've done all my mouses.
Yep.
My moves. Now I'm going to battle
Well,
here with the bunny.
Wasn't that loam? Or am I crazy?
Eerie
I
Emigre.
should do this regardless. So yeah, let's say this is the bird move. Okay. And so this is going to be.
Sorry, could you go through that? I'm like way lost.
Okay,
on the
great.
moves.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it wasn't loam. It was Eerie
not loam.
Emigre.
Eerie Emigre.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you emigrate to that. That was all three guys, and then you recruited 5 in there, and then they Bunny
Yeah,
moved to
so
Fox.
from the
Fox
5 guys
moved to Bunny. Okay, got it. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Uh,
To be clear, I don't think Lazarus was initially doing it correctly, but Luke talked about it and it all works out. So it's, I guess, fine.
3-1. Cool. That's another 2 points.
Big roll.
Right.
Yep.
That's the game.
Good
Yeah.
game. Yes.
I technically should battle here.
Yep. Technically, yep. No ambush.
Doesn't matter. I mean,
3-3, it doesn't matter.
1-3. Is that 3-3? Okay.
So I would lose a damage of boot, I get, or
Yeah,
actually, no,
boots,
just
and then I should build.
Great Gula, we were safe because we had 5 or 8.
Yeah, good game.
We were fine.
Wow.
Wow.
Otters were close. I think Otters could have won with a little bit more optimization and stuff.
Oh, good game.
Absolutely.
I think this was very much a potential Otters game.
Congrats. Good luck on the following round.
yes, good luck.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yes. Thank you so much, everyone. Great game. Congratulations, Lazarus, for the Eerie victory. But everyone, thank you so much.
You got an echo.
I got an echo. Everyone, thank you so much for playing in the tournament. This is good night for John, NicAl, and Luke, but I really appreciate you playing. Thank you so much.
Short day.
Been a pleasure. Thanks, Guerric.
Lazarus, we will see you in the next round. And everyone watching, we will see you in the next game in 3 hours?
Ish.
3-ish hours. So we will see you then. Have a great one.
All right, have a good day.